Welcome back, people, to another episode of Starfinder.
Yay.
Last time we left off,
Ignore my blue
we
sky.
had downtime. Ah, yes, the delightful blue sky where she posts her cool art.
No, that was my normal blue sky where I posted a post about us doing this right now.
And usually she retweets her cool art.
Exactly.
How dare.
I mean, you do.
Only when it's like a piece I put my full oomph into. I don't retweet every sketch.
I don't know, I absolutely love the sketch that you did of Shaw and Faye sitting in an elevator and just glaring daggers at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scene might happen here, actually.
Hold up, wait a minute.
What?
Yeah?
I thought we were on good standing.
That depends what happens before we enter the elevator.
That's what you get for thinking.
I shouldn't be. All of our characters are sitting in a pile right now, getting smonked off their gourds.
As indeed where we last left off. Our players were doing downtime and had a lot of heart-to-hearts to do. This time we're doing downtime, but like the actual mechanical side of it.
Yay!
We were talking about what people are selling.
Yeah. We are currently going through our sell pile before hitting execute on it. Oh, I am on the table.
Get off of the table!
I want to be on the table. I'm gonna knock over
Not
the...
yet.
No!
I'm knocking over the cleaner's beer off the table.
My beer! It's a good thing the
How
bottle's
dare.
empty.
If you want to dance, you can do it somewhere else. By the way, Faye's just got like her Iris data pad and her portable amp out, like literally just playing music off to the side. This is literally just like a chill hangout at this point.
Yeah, we got all the heavy shit out of the way.
You know, something that I've always wondered. Ginkle, you and I are pre-gap. If, Faye puts on classical music here, is that gonna be contemporary for us?
Considering how long I believe they think the gap might have been.
Abby, that would make more sense if you talked about like medieval music on YouTube.
I
like
mean,
the Coffin Dan.
yeah, you're right. Yo, let's go to the radio station where they play nothing but the jauntiest of medieval slappers. Ugh,
What the
sorry.
hell kind of music are you even talking about?
I'll be honest, I don't even know what they're on about.
Ugh, never mind.
Fuck, even the thought of Renaissance is... God, so old school around here, it's not even funny.
I'm pretty sure, like, my music would be considered classical in this age.
Ah, yes,
Like-
I see you listen to classic rock, Five Finger Death Punch, Tenacious D.
Oh no! Calling me out!
Damn!
Stuff dads listen to. Probably
Just
Faye's
went
dad.
straight for our fucking hearts! Holy shit! That was targeted. That was a targeted attack, and I don't know how to feel about it.
At this point in the Starfinder universe, those would be the oldies.
True! Be like turning on Elvis! You hear like Dropkick Murphys.
Oh god, now I'm the one getting called out. I listen to Dropkick Murphys.
You and me both side.
I surprise everyone with how cultured I am sometimes. Even myself.
So, I will note that before we aired the ship, I would have done something side.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the last fiasco, she would have set an alert sensor outside the ship.
Probably
Very
a
much.
very wise decision.
Yeah, if anybody comes near, she'll be alerted. She can just look at her phone, see what it sees, and like all that shit.
I'll have
Go
to
see.
keep that in mind.
Faye is being very cautious from here on out. Alright, but we should probably continue our inventory discussions so that way we are prepared for what we sell.
Yeah.
All I have left in the party stash is stuff that makes me go, damn, y'all already passing up on these?
I'll admit I have yet to fully look at it.
A good chunk of these, since you found them in Taisho Pharmaceutical, tend to be either like upgraded gear or straight up implants that you can put on yourself, whether it is biotech or magitech or biomagitech.
I mean, the dragon gland is appealing to make, to give Shaw a proper frost weapon, but I'm also getting the rhyme crystal too. So,
One
like,
target's AC, one target's reflex saves.
true, and one's a single action cast while the other's a two action cast.
Which means you can do both in the same turn.
Yep. I don't know, we'll find a way to flavor it. Sure. Why not? Well, wait a minute. Can I stack that with the eyes that I was given? I just need to print out those eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if there was like a limit to how many. I'm guessing it's just like normal investments or investiture.
I believe it is, yeah.
Okay.
It's just instead of magically attuning to items, it's literally how many organs can you replace.
I'm gonna flavor it something else than that.
You know what? That's fine. You could say since Taisho Pharmaceutical did deal with Magi Biotech, it could just be something that enhances your Winter Winds abilities.
Wonderful.
Feel free to change the picture and the description as you will, as long as the mechanics stay the same.
I don't have access to it because I'm still weirdly glitched on Foundry.
I could fix the picture for you later.
It's whatever.
Alright.
I may pick up the gill sheath.
Of course you fucking would, Mizu.
That is exactly fucking why. It's literally on fucking brand for me. And considering this character is supposed to be me, this would be the type of shit I'd do.
You'd be using piercing weapons too, so if you're underwater, you're basically at no discomfort. Oh, this is it. Right, they replaced the Dragon Gland, didn't they? Let me...
Ooh.
I could just give you the new one.
Oh. Huh.
Or give it to yourself.
Yeah. Basic. Oh, they lowered my the reflex save unless it's still based off of me and it's not viewing it off of that.
No, it's usually based on the item.
So now I can breathe underwater.
This is the item. This is the level 2 item Dragon Gland.
Oh, they made it level 1, so people could just start with it. That's the main difference. And this one's
Okay.
the technical, which is what you're actually looking for.
Okay, can I give myself the tactical even though the original was commercial?
Absolutely.
Okay, because it is literally like 1-to-1 the same item, so...
They made a new lower level version, so you can start with it. That's why.
Alright, let me just nuke the old Dragon Gland then. Goodbye, Dragon Gland. Hello, Dragon Gland.
All that's been left inside now is the integrated pistols, which Nick Knack will just buy full price from you. And a couple more implants.
And the tactical undermounted grenade launcher.
Which is upgraded gear.
Which I'd take. The problem is... I don't have any upgrade slots for it. Unless I have another one on my sniper. Which I don't think I do.
How far upgraded is your sniper?
It's tactical. Oh, I lied. It's advanced.
Advanced, I think, gets an extra upgrade slot.
I was trying to find that in the proper release book, but I couldn't find it. Does anybody in chat recall if it actually increases the number of upgrade slots? Like it would the number of available rooms when you get +1s and +2s? Yeah, the wording on it is awful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because my pistol's only tactical, but it came with 2 upgrades. I don't know if the commercial only had 1.
Let me go take a look. You're a sniper, you said?
Yeah. It's a advanced assassin rifle.
Assassin rifle. I recall they got rid of some of the snipers, actually.
I'm looking on Nethys right now. The advanced assassin rifle has 2 upgrade slots.
Okay, so yes, it is much like runes. You get an extra slot whenever you upgrade.
I'm taking the undermounted grenade launcher then.
Which is honestly true to your XCOM roots, because the Grenadier class did use an undermounted grenade launcher.
No, they used a dedicated one.
Oh, right, yeah, they had the 6-barrel one that they could only load 1 grenade in at a time.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's the opposite of the movie Revolver problem.
Me smiles at not knowing XCOM at all.
We can
Same.
change that.
We should change that.
Listen, I just need a lot of furry mods to get into XCOM, and it takes a while to download all of those.
This is true, actually.
Based.
That said, since there are other things in the "Are you sure you want to do that" pile,
I did not do what I think it did. How the fuck did I do this again?
One of them is the same type of implants that Akraja was forced with, the Spice Sinews, that allows you to leap further. Which, by the way, this is not a status bonus. This is not a circumstance bonus. This is not any type of bonus. This shit fucking stacks with everything else.
you can just do this.
You can just get multiple of similar items with similar effects to infinitely stack the amount of distance that you can leap, as long as they have different names.
Now you've realized what I'm doing on Artie. Fuck.
Too bad I'm your DM for that one, huh?
I'll be
How
honest
do
with you.
I'm never mind. I found it. I'm a dumbass.
Of course,
I'm
if
looking
you
at
Question to the
good.
party.
hold on first, please.
Alright.
Bryce was speaking.
I'm looking at the vestige lenses right now, and I know for a fact that those will go good with either me or with Faye. And I'm not sure how we want to roll with this.
Faye does have a +10 to survival, while you only have +8. But if you have anything else that builds into your tracking or tracking abilities, it would still be better for you.
The thing is about those lenses is it's that specific incense that it sees. So unless like we specifically use that incense Rebel goes off on a solo mission, but I have them take an incense so that way if we get contact from them that they're in trouble, we can follow them.
Alternatively, you spoke to incense near somebody you want to track later, and then follow them.
Okay, fuck, that's a good point.
That is actually a kind of huge.
That's
brain.
actually
Holy
a
shit.
very good play.
You can be very creative with some of these items.
You know
Oh,
what
that's
that'd be
on party.
powerful with? We have a bank heist. We want to watch items go in and out of there and figure out how schedules work. You just smoke a little of that near a guard, wait for him to, kind of track his route through the building, or wait for him to do something. Like, fuck.
You would actually straight up see the line of people's like routes.
I would say Revel, go for it. You want goggles, right? Do you have goggles?
Gestures to forehead.
It's just another lens to add to the pile of already existing goggle upgrades.
Oh.
I swear, I have so many lenses on these goggles. I feel like fucking Samus from Metroid Prime.
You're
gonna
like
say, it's
you're
more
like that Spy Kids movie.
Like what? How I'm imagining it? Oh my god!
Yes.
Nice gif. How I'm imagining it is that it works like the Monado from Xenoblade.
You just switch between them.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I'll take them.
Buster! Vistage!
That puts... Oh god, that puts several things on those goggles. Alright. Now, those. My suggestion is Novakari. For the Spry Sinew.
Especially since she was going to, you know, get a gliding speed.
Yeah.
Leap and glide.
So I would have the Spry Sinews and the gliding membranes?
Yes.
Why not?
I didn't know if having more than one body mod was allowed.
You have a lot of organs to replace.
I don't like the sound of that.
I really.
That's a sentence
There's a reason.
Especially,
I didn't need.
especially if all it works off of is our invest system anyway, then we already have a system in place, so it makes it easy.
It doesn't. It doesn't have any investiture.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Investiture's only for magic items. That require, like, how attunement would work in 5e.
I do indeed have multiple limbs that some of them can be gliding membranes while some of them can have Spry Sinews, and they're not even going to be close to each other.
Wait, no. Hang on. Nova could absolutely have the Spry Sinews on her back legs, and then also the gliding membranes on her back legs, and be like that one lizard.
I know which one you're talking about. I don't know the name of it though.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about. Though, as for the bristle spines, I'm good. Personally,
I mean, Nova, if they're gonna be hugging enemies, might be a good idea.
It is an AoE cone.
It's an AoE cone that does 2d8 damage, and has a roll a reflex save, or else they're dazzled.
wise, I'm trying to figure it out because that would be something best for either me or Nova, since we're both the typically in close.
Alright. Thank you, Aoife, for this confirmation. Every level of upgrades on a weapon or armor is an extra upgrade slot.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's
So if you have,
cool.
if you have +1, you have an upgrade slot of 1. If you have +1 and striking, you have 2 upgrade slots. Because that's how Starfinder's system works.
Right.
Yeah, it's like
So
every
anytime
other
we get an
upgrade
advancement,
level.
it's yeah.
Which means I could potentially get the jump jets and the jetpack
Yes.
in the armor.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the assassin rifle specifically right now, and it looks like you get 1 upgrade per damage dice.
Oh, is it per damage dice? I thought it was every +1 as well.
I'm looking right now, and like the commercial assassin's rifle, the basic one, gets 1 upgrade.
Each weapon should have a table for it.
Oh
Yeah,
my fucking god, that's stupid. Good to
Yeah.
know, though.
because I'm just looking real quick. Like the commercial assassin rifle has 1, Then when you get tactical, you get the +1 on it, but it still has 1 upgrade. Advanced is when it gets 2 upgrades and 2 damage dice. Superior is still 2 and 2. Elite is 3 and 3. Ultimate's 3 and 3 again, and then Paragon is 4 and 4.
Let me go take a look at another weapon real quick. I'm getting the feeling that because Pathfinder gives you rune slots on +1, +2, and etc., Starfinder's doing the opposite, where it's when you increase your damage die. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yep, I just looked at the Pulse Gauntlet, and it's the same way.
Okay.
Okay.
That's easier to keep track of.
Advanced Elite Paragon. Okay, yeah, that's a lot easier, honestly.
Okay. Also, can I take 70 SP from the party stash so I can upgrade my armor to advanced? It should be...
Yes, absolutely for that.
We don't have access to armor potency yet. It's level 5.
Oh, yeah, that's level 5, not 4.
Oh, I thought it was level 4.
Yeah, right now it's
No.
striking.
Okay.
Striking runes are 4. Armor potency is 5.
Okay, because I'm looking at the
I'm looking at it right now.
advanced carbon skin. Only is item level 4.
I mean, it only raises your armor's item level to 4.
Yeah,
I'm
but
looking
saying, like,
right now, and tactical carbon skin is 5. Advanced carbon skin is 8.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we don't have resilient runes at 5. It's just potency.
Okay, then this grade thing is incorrectly giving me information.
It's probably using... I don't know, actually. Weird.
Yeah, it should be 5.
Yeah, because I upgraded to tactical, it goes to item level 2. Upgraded to advanced, it's 4. Superior 10. Elite 12. Ultimate 16. Paragon 19.
Now, that being said, I think I'm looking at Nova, and we picked up an armor potency rune from somewhere.
That was...
I think that was stripped off of a piece of armor that we were putting in the sell pile.
Yeah, it was from the cleaner's fucking big heavy bastard. Not Corey cleaner, other cleaner. That big Hulkin, like, full plate gear had a potency rune on it.
So we should really give that to somebody to use, actually.
I say, I know right
I
now.
thought it was
it's
on Nova already.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. As long as it's being used, that's what I want.
Yeah, so it's the rune that adjusts the level, right? So if I go to my Polyglove,
Yes,
and
that's correct.
I upgrade it to tactical, it becomes level 2, and then advanced would be level 4, superior is level 10, elite is 12, ultimate is 16, paragon is 19.
Which is, I think, where the confusion is coming from.
Alright, so... Who was taking the bristling spines?
Given
Did
that
you
it's a
want them,
golem-
Nova?
She said she doesn't.
Do you want them, Revel?
Honestly, not really. If someone gets that close, I'll typically use a cantrip.
You have a lot better spell options. That's how I feel. It's the only person I thought was going to take it was Nova, just because it's an AoE option. But I don't know Nova's repertoire, so they might have more AoE options that I don't know about.
Right, and it's like, I understand that it's... Well, actually, no, it's to action. I'll just use a spell. I get more out of it than that. So, yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, so we confirming selling the bristling spines then.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
the fact that it's a 2 action, it just doesn't. It doesn't fit well enough for it to be worth 2 actions for Nova.
Alrighty, so
And I
we
have-
can get an extra 600 for that then.
You sell stuff at half price, remember.
Right.
So 1,500.
The only exception being robot parts that Knick-Knack purchases from you.
300
And
credits.
exotic magical items from the ghost level by Mooney.
All right. So out of that, we got a decent amount, it looks like.
2,000. Did you already add the 300 from the
Yes.
2,697?
No, we have to take the silver
Credits.
out of the sell pile and put it into the.
We could just put it into the party stash as credits, so that we're not dealing with two different currencies.
Did you do combined stacks?
Oh, it did not let me combine
Yes.
stacks.
Or no, it did not. Why did? I got it.
Because
Hold on.
because it's in silver pieces and not in credits. They're two different currencies.
I'm just gonna add the 2,697 manually, and then we can delete the silver pieces.
That works.
You know, you say they're different items, but they're not actually. I go inside the fucking actual.
Yeah, but if
slug
we
for the
click and
item.
drag the treasure over, it won't just do it.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
annoying.
Okay, we got it now, though.
Very annoying. Not as annoying as half of a credit chit, though.
We're still wondering how we got that.
Like it cut in half, but it's still usable. But you should find its other half.
But it's not.
Can't even buy
All
it.
right,
we-
we have
we-
4,500 roughly for credits.
All right, hang on. I'm taking this. This is going to be the thing Ginkle brings back with him.
The half a credit shit?
You know what? Go for it.
I have no problem with this.
You're gonna be running
Turns
around
out-
Magnamar with that thing, just being like, "You got change for $1."
Kane actually becomes the reason that credits get invented. Or Ginkle, rather.
Create a stable time loop.
Exactly.
I can't believe Ginkle invented credit cards.
All right. So the selling portion's done.
Far as I
That took us
know,
40 minutes.
Yeah, unless there's anything else, which at the moment I don't think there is. The only
Honestly-
thing I can think of. Go ahead.
I think we're good.
Yeah.
The only thing I think of is rather than sell it, but something that we can probably use, and that is the cunning rune.
Oh yeah, we're definitely holding on to that. We're not getting rid of it.
Yeah, no, it's just like I'm trying to figure out how to use it at this point.
Me
I
staring
mean,
at
it's
that
like a
red
rune, so... What the hell is that, Mizu?
That is split between the six of us.
Oh,
Why would you
The
split?
amount of... That is if we split the amount of credits we currently have evenly between all of us.
Yeah, but why would you do that?
Oh God, no, Faye!
Jesus Christ.
That was a misclick.
I just it is a baseline of, hey, realistically, each person can spend on average this much money to buy their shit.
For your consideration, Mizu, a much more fair and balanced way of actually looking at party money is to keep it all in a big pool, and then look at how much value do people's gear have in the party stash.
I know.
Currently, you and Novakari are the poorest motherfuckers in this party.
That is not correct.
Kane is the poorest motherfucker in this party.
Right. I thought that
Between
had an
him and
extra digit.
fucking Mech, they have like just under 400.
Kane, you need to purchase something for yourself.
No, they have under 300.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I could borrow $1,000, I'm gonna make my
Take it.
Archimeter advanced.
Take,
Take
it.
it.
You've
Yes.
needed to buy stuff this whole time, my dude.
This is why I prefer pool of money.
I will throw hundreds of dollars at Grandpa to make him incredibly powerful.
Making it rain on Grandpa.
Stop praying for my grandpa. He's getting too strong.
You did say you wanted to take him out to town and show him what a movie was. Maybe that's why he hasn't purchased anything to upgrade their gear. They look at all this stuff and they're like, what is this? How do I make a transaction online? What is a credit card?
That credit card?
Now, for one of the items I have in my inventory, trying to find it. Roguelike upgrade data chip.
Mm-hmm.
I wish to apply that to my carbon skin. Obviously, I already have it on there for if I succeed in the crafting check.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The way I was going to rule it was that virtual items are like owning a recipe for the item. But of course can still be used in virtual space.
That's where my question for the upgrade data chip works, because the wording isn't very like specific to what you mean right there.
Yeah, you know what? Pick one of these and you get the recipe for it, and you can craft it.
Yeah, it'd probably be the Trollhound vest, but the craft requirements.
You can ignore those.
Yeah, that's where it's like, okay, that's where the main question of this is, because the craft requirements would be impossible.
I mean, Trollhounds still exist.
Yes, but I don't think they're where we are.
Yeah, you'd have to go to a planet for that.
Yeah,
Okay,
and I don't
okay.
think we're leaving the station anytime soon.
Yeah, you'd have to go to like a fucking nature preserve or something.
So that's
this-
pretty much where my question was how would I get this, because I can't even technically craft it.
Just consider it like crafting from the get-go. Just ignore the part where it says you require actual skin from an animal.
All right, and now is this pretty much an upgrade to the carbon skin, or is this just creating the item as an actual item?
The way you had it was that you were gonna just get the effect and apply it onto your armor. So as long as your armor is +1, you can just give it the effect like you did.
So I did it right then. That's why I was also making sure of.
Mhm.
All right, and what would the roll on this be? Pretty much just the crafting check of the Trollhound vest?
Yeah, I'm just gonna add it to your recipes, in fact.
Yep, I'm still getting used to it. As you can tell, I put a few things in there now, because I plan on making those.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's another good thing to mention. We may want to spend, what is it, 350 credits to upgrade one of the hammers to a tactical hammer, so we can use the +1 bonus for crafting.
Yeah.
And with the roguelike kit being here, is this considered a free craft? Or no?
I'm gonna have to say no, because the fact that you get to pick from a bunch of high-level items...
Yeah, that's what I
already is a
thought.
lot.
So, yeah, I'm going to have to wait to upgrade this anyway. Because that's 2,300 credits.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I have
My
a lot of
original-
shit I need to make that costs a lot of money.
The thing is, when you're crafting stuff, is that, like, you can craft, and then if you're successful, you could just keep spending days to reduce the cost down to half.
Fair, but that's still over 1,000 credits.
Is it half per day you spend?
No, not per day. It's essentially at the same rate as earning income.
Fair.
Because overall...
And I hope you have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, friendo. You too.
Thank you, Small Bean.
Overall, there's 3 main things I want to make, and then I want to make spell chips on the side. Spell chips are whatever. They have a little bit of a cost, but I can deal with that. But these
Yeah,
are the 3 things I want to make.
Yeah, I have also realized that for the upgrades I want, I would also need like 2,300.
So, all my crafting shit is just gonna have to wait at this point. That sucks.
I don't want to
It's
take.
collaborative crafting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get why we have to, though. It makes sense. That's why I asked all the questions I did, because this is my first time really doing a crafter, so I don't really understand it fully.
I'm gonna be real, this is also my first time really getting deep into the crafting rules.
Well, I'm kind of glad we're both doing it together, then.
I never have, like, downtime in my other games. Every other game is like, every day there's something going on, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll never get the craft.
Question for the party.
What's up?
May I take 1,350? No, hold on. I think it's less than that. Yeah, it is less than that. Can I take 1,000 credits to upgrade my pistol to advanced and my polyglove to tactical?
Huh.
I don't see why not.
Because that lets me use the modifier from the polyglove.
The modifier?
It's
Professional computers.
Just hover your mouse over it.
Yeah, I get to add its item bonus to skill checks.
Which means you're gonna be better at me than computers. No!
Just like when we started Starfinder.
No!
Or you could share it.
It's a martial weapon. I can't use it.
You can use the you
Right.
can use the professional for it, I think.
Yeah, so Faye's literally just gonna be lugging this, like, dragging it on the floor, and she's like,
Yeah,
okay, hold on, let me get to this
Yeah.
screen real quick.
that one bulk is kind of debilitating for Faye, to be fair.
It's more like a fucking Nintendo Power Glove than an actual computer on your arm.
It's one bulk.
Yes. Bulk is not a measure of weight. It's just how many hands you need to hold it.
Anyways, I have removed 1,000 gold and am burning it alive to upgrade my 2 weapons here.
Can I have can I have like 50 credits so that I can have a weapon potency crystal for my second solar weapon, since I only have it on the first one right now?
I'm just gonna throw it out there. If it's, like, less than 100, just fucking take it.
Well, it might also be a good idea for her to
Potency
Have the-
crystal
what
is
is it?
for GP. So for
yeah,
Why-
she has 300 credits on her already.
Cool.
Yeah, go ahead, though, Sammy. Take it.
It might be a good idea for her to potentially grab 1,300 credits, so that way she can get striking crystals too.
Okay, side. I have to ask this question because I've seen it repeatedly at this point, and I'm confused and potentially concerned.
What's up?
Why do all of my weapons except the rapier have tracking +1 on them?
Did you get them
tracking
striking runes?
Yeah.
That's
Tracking is the potency.
oh, okay. That
Yeah,
makes
they just
significantly
changed
more
the
sense.
names of shit for Starfinder.
Okay, that makes significantly more sense.
I didn't know what you were
Yeah.
talking about at first. I threw me off for a minute.
Artie,
E?
I put my laser rifle in the party stash as well. It's the newer version of the laser rifle, so I just put a second one in. I'm gonna delete your old one.
That's fine.
There
I don't think
is
anybody's
a-
gonna sell them off anyway, so we'll be fine.
There is a mechanical difference between +1 weapons in Starfinder and +1 weapons in Pathfinder, however, that y'all need to be aware of. Starfinder weapons, if they are technologically upgraded, despite mechanically being the same, they're not magical. So if you're encountering
Yes.
something with physical resist, except magical, it's still gonna apply, even if you're swinging around an actual sword. Because your weapons are not magical.
Now, What if it's a laser weapon? What's that scenario?
It is still not magical, but it'll deal fire damage.
Okay, just making sure on that.
Some creatures might have fire resist, except magical as well.
Fair enough. Alright, so who else needs to do buying stuff?
I need a potency ring.
Yeah, so if we're doing the planned trick with the Aeon rifle, I guess I would just do the deconstruct action.
I would assist you on that for sure.
Are you okay, Abby, over there? I
Yeah,
haven't heard you pick up.
I can't really assist, but I would be in the room for that too, because it is a thing that Shaw would want to be there for, is rebuilding the gun that she's going to be using.
Faye is very determined to make sure her gun turns out fine in the end.
Yeah, I think that's a +2 aid.
That's a +2, that's a crit.
Hell yeah.
Did you give yourself the deconstruct action, just in case we need to rate how it works?
I did.
I mean, before you roll, Shaw,
Yeah,
do you happen to have guidance available?
I always have guidance available.
Could be
Up.
useful here.
Do what you need to, Grandpa. Every bonus we can get you.
You know, I feel a little bad because the DC for the commercial Aeon rifle is 14. I currently have +14 from the aid.
To be fair, though, this could be a special gun because we were told some details about it, remember? So the DC may be different.
This is true.
So I would just say roll the die and let side tell us what the result is.
I believe
Or
in
indeed
Grandpa.
meddling. Go on.
I believe in Grandpa.
You're indeed meddling with technology that you're not all that familiar with. So roll.
Bryce was timing his mouse to the music beats.
Just a little bit, yes.
One second.
It's all good.
I really appreciate that they just condensed all forms of Starfinder item crafting under just one feat called tech crafting.
Yeah, it's kind of really good. And that's going to be, like, probably my next skill feat, actually.
It also functions just like magical crafting does in regular Pathfinder. With both guidance and aid, this is a normal success. I'm gonna warn you right now, the DC was 21.
Oh
Huh.
boy.
Alright, that's fair, actually.
Because you're
He's
not
correct.
only trying to deconstruct it, you're trying to reconstruct it afterwards in a way that makes it look like it's still functional, it's still a laser rifle, but you're cutting out all the important parts.
Yep, that's exactly it.
So, where is the Aeon rifle? It is in your party stash, isn't it?
Yes.
This Aeon rifle has lost the caster and Aeon trait. Also, obviously, you get the recipe for how to craft Aeon rifles from now on because you deconstructed it, Kane.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Yay! That may be handy later.
Just probably.
It might be handy this week,
You
as I
know,
believe you also wanted to do something with Abby.
Yeah, I was saying, like, hey, if we can make it, then we could probably make, like, a spare one for somebody who would like to use it. Or
What it sounded like. Go on.
or just make another one for him to have when he gets to the ship.
What it sounded like was that y'all wanted to retrofit the parts that you gutted out of this Aeon rifle into a weapon that you have emotional attachment to.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were leading to. I don't know where Abby was going.
I was making sure when we gave the ship over to Jules Zakma, he's got what he paid for.
Faye
Yeah.
literally will say fuck that guy.
Okay.
She gives no shits.
That's fair.
Faye was not
I mean-
hired by this man.
Exactly.
I also think Faye has a pretty decent like idea in her mind that Jilzakma is a Hyperion plant.
Even if he's like unwilling to it, he probably is.
So
All right.
I just wanna give him back this ship, get paid, and go about my fucking life.
Another thing also is the pay you've been offered is fucking dog shit. It's 5k credits total.
Yeah.
Shaw's getting 2k, and that's like the only good thing out of that.
Especially if that was told to Faye in character, she would absolutely just like throw a middle finger to the air and just be like, fuck that guy.
Honestly.
Look at how fucking luxurious this ship is. Does this look like something that's only worth 5k credits?
How big it is?
Yeah,
got 3 floors.
Okay, the problem is, right, it barely fucking runs. So that's really kind of depreciating its value here.
So we need to replace the alternator.
Motherfucker, we need to replace more than the alternator. This is a money pit project car is what this is.
Bitch, we're not getting paid to fix this thing up.
No, we're not.
And
And this ain't ours, so I ain't fixing it for free.
Listen, a fucking 1,000 credits is like a month's rent in the puddles, okay? That's the only reason I took this fucking job.
Don't tell me you live in the puddles too.
I do.
God damn it!
You live in the puddles too?
Yeah?
Do we all fucking live in the puddles?
It's
Rent's
just it,
cheap.
y'all-
I mean, given the aftermath of Faye's spell, I think we currently do, yes.
I forgot I did that.
Pass
it's
me the
just it.
blunt,
They
Grandpa.
apparently all share the same apartment building now.
I
They
could,
just
you
didn't
know, I could believe it. I could believe it. You think the cleaner's gonna just walk out of their front door? No, they're going out a fucking window. Or off of their fucking balcony or whatever.
I mean, y'all know where Revel lives now. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say.
Where do you sleep in that ship? There's no bedrooms.
There were bedrooms, actually.
I didn't see them.
The bedrooms were like 2x2 squares. They were not big bedrooms.
How do you sleep? You're like living in the closet that Bender has.
I'm assuming Rebel's the kind of person that sleeps like in the pilot's chair and just like leans back.
Do
Like
they have a
Star Fox.
doggy bed? Oh!
You see a visible face bump from the K9.
What? You get one of the big ones? They're actually really comfortable for people, too.
Abby, that's a beanbag chair.
Exactly!
But no, there are beds in the map. But yeah, they're kind of small. But limitations of software.
It's fine.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Alright, so let me take a step back and unfortunately pull back a little bit on the curtain to show behind the GM seat. Currently, we have no prices for how much a ship should cost in universe and in mechanics. The closest thing I can do is go take a look at existing ships in Pathfinder 2nd Edition that can fly. A genuinely a ship of this size, an airship, would be 60,000 credits in value. Even if you cut that in half from lacking a drift engine, you're not getting paid enough for this job.
So
The math don't lie.
Okay, but that is also like a brand new ship. We're talking like this thing's been around for maybe 20 years, barely runs, paint looks terrible.
No,
could
actually,
s-
Nizu. No, I never described that it was ancient. Just that it had a really shitty engine and lacked the drift engine.
Can I quote this ship out?
You know what, actually, that's one of the things you can do with recalling knowledge using piloting.
Let's do it then.
Can I aid you on this? I'd like to aid you on this.
Just to make sure y'all in character also know the value of this ship.
I'm gonna roll piloting for aid. That's a
Damn!
That's a crit.
yeah.
Alright. But another thing also that I get to do is look at first edition content to give me a pretty solid idea of stuff.
Also, to be another thing, to be fair, we're basically just the fucking towing service, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
I guess.
And
you had to
yeah.
fight to get it, though.
That's true.
I'm assuming Faye was the one recalling knowledge.
Yeah, I already rolled the dice.
You have no idea how much this ship is worth. You don't know that much about ships.
And
It's an open failure.
Can I do the recall knowledge then solo?
Yeah, sure. But you're gonna have to re-roll.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going into the thing. Where is it? Where? There it
rolled
is.
a 2.
Yeah, recall knowledge.
It was a 4? Yeah.
Recall knowledge piloting.
Y'all are rolling with the recall knowledge action, aren't you?
Yes.
Piloting is not listed on there.
Oh.
Plus 10 for
Yeah.
For the cleaner.
You're right, so you would essentially get a 17. I made the DC 15 because it's not something you would know because it's an Aslanti ship. And you're not Aslanti, or know anyone who's Aslanti, really, personally. Or part of the Empire. But yeah, now the quote that I said earlier is pretty accurate. This ship, brand new, would be around 60,000 credits. If you take out the drift engine, maybe
Looking
this
about
would
half?
be worth... Not even half, honestly. It would still be worth like a solid fucking 50,000 credits.
Jesus.
This thing's a clunker to fly, but it's still a luxury cruiser.
Okay,
From the Aslanti Empire.
Yeah, but also, again, we have to think about this is we're basically just the towing service, right? You don't pay the tow company the price of the vehicle to tow the vehicle.
We're just the repo guys.
How
Yeah.
often do repo people need to go through occult-infested tunnels to reach their mark?
I mean, have you seen the game Repo?
They don't have to go through cult-infested tunnels. They do have to deal with customers that insist that they've paid their bills on time and will actively prevent you from repossessing the vehicle. So similar in concept.
I was gonna say it depends on what neighborhood the car that needs to be repoed is in.
Yeah, no, if it's in, like, Detroit's, like, gang-infested streets,
Hey now.
maybe.
I'll say it, Philly. If you're trying to repo somebody's, like, beater in Kensington, and they're outside, you aren't leaving Kensington. Godspeed to
Exactly.
you, bud.
So we may need to talk to Jill Zokma about hazard pay, but technically speaking, we are being paid like a tow company would be paid to tow a vehicle or to
Your
repossess a
hazard pay.
vehicle.
Your hazard pay is the extra 1k that was offered to Shaw for taking this job. The rest of y'all didn't get hazard pay.
Which is some bullshit.
She's your hazard protection as the ghost carrier of the party.
Mm-hmm.
How's that
Gonna have-
hole in your arm?
When the wind blows strong enough, I can hear it whistle.
Your fucking bullet wound has well healed over by now. Don't fucking give me that shit.
I know, but I like pulling your leg on it.
Fucking, I can feel the breeze through the bullet hole in my arm. Get the fuck out of here.
Shaw takes a big swig from a bottle of alcohol and it just pours out like a cartoon.
The cleaner comes in.
I hope you like horror stories, Miss Turner. You're living in one.
It's in her fucking shoulder. Why would the beer come out of her fucking arm?
I don't know. You know Nikon biology?
No. But I know the humanoid biology, and that's not how that fucking works.
Alright, so we can safely assume that the combined effort of Shaw, Ginkle, as well as Faye are going to be spent basically modifying and deconstructing the Iron rifle to be transferred most of its abilities over to their heirloom rifle, correct?
Correct.
This would take the entire week.
Aye. Well, there goes all my other downtime plans.
Yeah, that was me being generous, also saying it would take the entire week.
I see.
But it'll be worth it in the end. I'm going to ask now, from the bottom of the chat room, Sammy, what are you doing for 7 days?
Probably just looking for someone to install my crafts. And or seeing if just wandering around town, seeing if anybody needs somebody strong to help them do something.
Finding somebody who can graft you stuff would take absolutely no time. You could just go to a nearby hospital with the grafts and ask them to do it.
Other than that, following, just kind of wandering around and seeing if anybody else needs somebody to, see if anybody needs help. Just wandering around town.
You would probably eventually find Teglo, if you recall him. They're the person that works at the docks. And they took care of a job for Mooney, and then Mooney punched him in the mouth.
Did he really take care of the job?
He took care of it very poorly and assumed things based on the goblin's species. That's why she punched him in the mouth. Anyways, he would probably offer you to come and help him with the dock stuff. Which is something you could use your athletics for to earn income for 7 days.
And if I recall correctly, I'm sorry, but speaking this out of character,
Of course.
Alice is saying it. If I recall correctly, Tigo could also take one of the Squawxes.
Is that something you would like to offer to them?
Sure. See if there's any vermin problems that the squawks might be able to take care of. Like small critters eating, just explain it to him like there might be small critters eating cargo. Like,
Showing a picture of what Tegro looks like. In
Yeah.
case you forgot.
I don't know if they have moths that would eat clothes or, termites that might impact the, but a squawks might be good pest control for the docks.
Unfortunately, squawxes are known as being pests themselves. They're an invasive species. There's laws put in place specifically to kill them because there's too many. They're everywhere. So that's not exactly a convincing argument for Tego, but he definitely is looking at that squawks and those big beady eyes kind of like he's thinking about it.
They're really fluffy. You can pet them.
Since this NPC is unsure whether or not they want to take it, I'm gonna have to ask somebody to make a very convincing skill check. With diplomacy or something else that you think would be applicable.
Well, I can tell you, I probably would not do good with any of the skill checks. So,
Given that it's just trying to find a squawks at home, I'm gonna be real, this is the kind of skill check that... It's like you're level 1. It's not gonna be above 20.
You have hero points too if you really need to use them.
I don't even know what I would use, because, like, everything I have that relates to talking, except for deception, is only a +1.
Why not nature?
If I could use nature, that would... I just didn't think I could roll nature.
You're talking about the good selling points of why this person should own a pet. Nature's talking about animals.
Good point.
I'm stretching it a little bit because this entire party has nobody skilled in charisma skills, or very high charisma in general. And like I said, since this was going to be a very low thing, the DC was also equally very low, but that still doesn't beat it. God, that sucks. I made it fucking 13.
We do.
So it's still, yeah.
We do have hero points.
I do have a hero point. Let's try.
Or you could ask someone else to try to convince them later.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna give up and try again later.
I'll say though, Novakari will not be capable of convincing Tego specifically. Other party members can try to convince Tego, just not Novakari. That way, the failure still matters.
Can I come back like after I've helped for the day? Like at the end of one day, can I come to the ship and complain like I really thought I almost had him, but I didn't think that I was convincing enough. I don't know how to do it. And just ask, like, just in general, like, at dinner time with the rest of the ship, talk to them so they know about it. That he looked like he might be considering it, but just, I'm not very good with words.
I mean,
It's a small hurdle.
I could, well, actually, we have somebody waiting to join in. Should we tell her she's good to slide in now?
Yeah, of course, feel free to.
Okay.
Welcome,
Hello.
Scott.
Hello.
Thank goodness I smiled on your stream.
Hey.
Smile emoji.
Yeah. It activates everything. You may say that's the key to everything.
It activates people's fight or flight response.
I'm flying. Adios.
No, what activates people's flight or flight response is an Among Us emoji, realistically speaking.
No.
See? It did it.
Yeah, exactly. It worked out perfectly well.
We were
Isn't that-
essentially just... Go on.
Oh, you go on.
We were essentially just recalling what people were doing over the course of this week, and we started the stream by talking about what folks were doing throughout the 7 days of break that they have. I doubt Akraja would have much that she'd be able to do. I imagine that you'd be trying to help with Faye's research into your condition.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Faye would be busy for most of the week, but you should feel free to roll either nature or medicine, whichever you feel most confident in, to see if it makes any progress towards, like, picking away essentially at Dr. Taisho's, like, documents.
Secret or non-secret?
That one would be secret, please, as it is research and you don't know how well you're doing.
Saying nature or survival, I got it wrong.
Nature or medicine, whichever you're most
medicine.
confident
My
in.
medicine is garbage, so I'm going to do the roll for my nature instead.
Nature does encompass biology, and this is a biology kind of problem. This is something that'll take some time, but you're definitely feeling like you're making good progress, probably because you're actively staring at essentially the effect of it. I believe I shared the document from Dr. Taisho to Artemis?
Yes.
Do you have access to it, Scott?
I should have access to Dr. Taisho's thing. I need to look at my journal thingy or wherever it lands in.
Yeah.
What Kingmaker? And I should read that.
Oh, yeah, no, there we go. Hold on, I found it. Not all players send to Scott.
Thank you. There we go.
It's essentially a big, like, recalling of, well, for one, what Dr. Taisho was specializing in, as well as his associates that were working on this as well. As well as mentions of why memory loss exists and how it resembles the memory loss that occurs in actual real-life insomniacs when they lack sleep. And much like actual insomniacs, it can be reversed. So at least that's a small silver lining to look forward to.
Yippee.
Essentially, the way I'm going to be doing it is that I've got a pretty good idea of where I want the end of this side plot to go. But this is not something that you can just barrel guns blazing through. So after enough successes is when essentially a quest will unlock for curing Akraja's condition. That may be a little bit more involved. It will obviously require both Akraja and Faye.
Which is fair.
Sounds good to you two?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm down for science.
For science!
Science to save my life.
Life science.
Kind of important. Alright. Continuing from the bottom of the chat, I'm going to ask Rizu, are you doing any kind of downtime activities? Scouting, crafting, earning money?
Earning money.
And yes, by the way, Semi can absolutely roll the earn income thing.
I forgot where the macro is. And I apologize for posting this big giant fucking thing in the chat. Hang on. Get rid of that. I don't remember where the earn income macro is.
You should be able to find it in the compendium.
There it is. Hang on.
You got 7 days. You can stop after 1 day if it looks like a shit roll.
So do you want me to roll it at 1 day and then just
7
multiply
days.
it by? You want me to roll it at 7 days? Okay.
because it's not gonna shove the money into your inventory immediately. I don't think.
We gonna find
you
out
gotta do
together.
it.
Alright, rolling with Lore Vid Gamer, because I'm RMTing.
Right, they're essentially trading like skins for online video games.
Like how that die just landed right in front of the journal I was reading. I was like, thank you, I was reading that.
Sorry. I will take my 49 credits, thank you.
Alright, it sounds like you don't want to spend any day doing anything else.
Nah.
Wow,
The-
you
the-
took Faye seriously when she said you had to farm, huh?
Yeah!
Like, seriously, you did.
Why the fuck wouldn't I?
Wow, Nova
And
made
once
more
again-
money than you.
I think Nova is expert in athletics. I'm only trained in Lore Vid Gamer.
Moving on.
I have
You've
comments
got-
about what I just read for Faye after you're done going down the list.
Of course. The next person would be essentially what's going on is Kane and Abby as Artemis's characters are all like they're in a big group project. Something that they've had big emotional attachment to, and that's why it's taking their entire week.
Yeah, you have to deliver it by Friday.
It's something to care about a lot.
It will be
Moving
graded,
on.
and it will be 20% of your final grade.
The last person, I believe, would be Bryce. Revel. What is Revel doing for 7 days?
There's a few things I want to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost is Revel's going to return to his ship. Safely, mind you.
There
And his
shouldn't be
intent
any
is,
issues.
his intent's going to be first and foremost seeing what he can do to reconnect back to his own deity. A bit of retraining in this aspect. But because of how much progress he's made getting stronger, as well as that he has a team, as well as a certain update that he got, he felt the need to check in. And thus, he's going to at least spend a day kind of just in meditation, back on his ship, somewhere he is out of sight, out of mind, and can focus without too much concern. I don't know if I have to roll anything for that.
If you're retraining, no. This would just be the point where you get to change your feats to whatever you want them to be properly.
I mean, if anything, this was what we discussed earlier with shifting the background.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gone from Tinker to what it should have been in the first place, which is Otherworldly Mission.
It's an interesting background, and I've kind of essentially given green light for a lot of people to have access to rare backgrounds, especially because this one fits Revel's character in particular. It has a special mechanic, if you want to share a price.
Sure. So, for those who don't know it, where is it at? To explain it, you're trained in religion. Once per adventure, you can ask the voice, or, well, in my case, the deity, that you believe to be the deity, for orders or basically what to do. And you can get some kind of instructions as to a path forward. You never get any kind of explanation. It's just a simple command to either go somewhere or do something. Following these commands are not always safe, but it's usually pretty interesting. To which, thank you, Side. To which I will happily say, for whatever these orders may be for Revel, apologies in advance.
Yeah.
Essentially, at any point during an adventure, Bryce can ask me, give me something to do that will progress our goals. And I have a complete blank card to do whatever I want to tell you to do.
This seems like something Azure would have.
It's a very dangerous. It's a very.
I
dangerous
see this.
background.
I'm reading it. It's like, oh my god.
God, yeah.
Ooh, baby.
It's a very dangerous background, but it fits too well for me to ignore it.
If you're ever stuck whenever you're investigating the missing people, or if you're stuck when trying to figure out how to do the bank robbery thing, you can ask, and I will send you to some wild places that will progress your goals.
Oh, hell, bank robbery? Are we playing Payday now? Let's go. Payday in space.
It's one of the
There's a
other
guard.
missions they've gotten.
The drill, go get it.
Oh, we will.
That said, aside from the meditation, I'm also going to spend a day to just sleep. I don't know about y'all, but sleep is kind of nice, especially with everything we've been through.
Yeah, I want to go back to my apartment at some point during this.
And on top of those two things, I can't really use the infosphere because it's down. However, there is something I can do with two birds, one stone. I would take some time to go over to the bodega.
Oh boy. Okay,
If she-
1 second.
If she happens to be available, because I'm looking for a crowbar.
So, a quick question about what I received. The file on the Octurne planet. Do I have? Does Akrasia have access to all of this?
You would have some vague knowledge of what the Octurne is. Which is, it used to be a planet in this setting, in first edition. It's not anymore. About exactly 2 weeks back, it exploded because it turned out to be the egg of a gigantic eldritch god.
I like that Doctor Who episode. No, I don't. I lied.
That's yeah. It's basically that Doctor Who episode.
Yeah, no, I hate that episode so much. It's the worst episode ever. It made me want to die inside.
Fun. But,
It's fine, nobody lived on that planet except people that were huffing the fumes from that egg to get high. I'm not kidding.
Gaston being like, I gotta eat this raw egg and finish it off. And then it exploded.
Nothing of value was lost. Like I could assure you, there was nothing on that planet.
But, yeah. Revel's gonna head over to the bodega with the intent to buy a crowbar.
Yeah, you know what? Let me actually swap scenes and end this music because we do have actual music for the corner bodega. I'm assuming it's only Revel, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything,
Viewer camera
Revel
would be nice though.
Revel would typically be one to like send a message to the others saying, "Hey, this is where I'm heading." However, infosphere. So, I mean, there'd be at least an attempt, but if it's down, it's down.
Sure enough, the Squawks has returned.
Oh.
The other Squawks. The boyfriend of Spike that y'all saved.
Well, at least some things are back in place.
It seems to give you a knowing smile.
Revel just quietly looks over to the Squawks and just shakes his head quietly before walking over to the counter proper and make sure to give a wave and acknowledgement to Mooney.
And sure enough, she does wave you along. I'm guessing you just tell her you need a levered crowbar, which is... Well, it's certainly an item, I guess. You're not planning on breaking into anyone's ship, are you?
His eyes go wide a bit before he shakes his head no.
It's in the inventory now.
Wait. Oh, it's in the store inventory now.
I figured to make it easier for you to purchase.
Where is in equipment? There it is. Oh, it's 20
You can
GP.
actually search the inventory at the top.
That I can. I didn't realize it was 20 GP though.
It's quite well leathered. I'm sure I could probably find a regular crowbar as well.
Nope. I'm gonna go with the levered crowbar. We've been talking about the fact that we needed this crowbar for a while now. I'm gonna take it. That said, to the party. C35. While I'm here, I also need to buy a weapon potency rune. I said that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind if I pull the funds I need to do both of these?
I thought you already did that.
I have not. I never got the okay.
Cross has no opinion.
But
Yeah, your
no.
gear automatically scales as a guest.
But yeah, I'm just gonna take enough to do both of these. And that should be enough to do what I desire. So this is going to be first buying the levered crowbar. And then from there, I'm also going to grab the weapon potency rune. And with this, Revel's going to mess around with this collar again for a moment before hitting the button to turn it on. And looking to Mooney, he simply asks, "Last time I was here, you made mention that there was someone you knew that can take care of tattoos. Did you happen to show me a location for that, or do you know where they are?"
It's been such a long time, honey. I just recall that they were around Little Akiton, a little bit on the outskirts, on a bar. A lot of space pirates are very fond of that area. She is quite the bartender herself as well. But yeah, she knows how to make tattoos. As you can imagine, they're quite popular among the syndics individual, as well as pirates.
Perhaps it'd be wise for me to go over there, not by myself then. Understood.
As for the actual address, I'm afraid you'll have to go look on your own.
Well, that's half the fun. A little bit of an adventure never hurt anybody. Too much.
Especially now that the infosphere's down this week. You're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Well, let's see what happens then. But for now, I'm gonna get this back to my friends. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Thank you as always.
You take care, hon.
And with that, he turns it off once more and heads off. Before stopping, looking over to Rasputin, and just giving a small smile.
He needs to pay his damn child support.
I'm not gonna tell him that, but he knows it.
We get
And
to
with
turn off
this-
this music.
I will be heading back.
But why? It's your favorite.
I love this music. It's great. Bill can
Yeah.
see what I named it.
Scott can see
Yes.
what they named it.
What?
Uh huh.
Oh,
Uh huh.
What are we looking for
what the
exactly?
hell?
The title
Scott-
of the song.
Title of the music.
Ah,
Yep.
fair enough.
That
So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the Jozakma ship, and it's gonna basically be Revel walk onto the ship. Yes, the alarm sensor gets set off. He's still gonna walk inside the ship and then just set the crowbar down somewhere visible that everyone can see that we now have a crowbar.
Guessing you put it in a party stash for everyone to pull out when it's needed.
crowbar acquired. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Yes,
It's a lot easier to commit crimes than breaking and entering now.
that wasn't the point of
Hooray!
the crowbar, but
Oh my
Ready for the
God.
crimes! Hooray!
I just wanted another means of opening doors that get stuck.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what about all the crime we can make happen?
It's definitely for all of the crates that are sitting in the storage on Revel's ship.
Ah, I see. Revel has to open his loot boxes so that he gets
Exactly.
loot crate
Totally.
or whatever.
At any rate, let's now circle back around to the people we started with if you're done, Bryce.
There's one other thing I can think of that I want to do right now, but that'll have to wait till after the group that with the gun working on the gun is done. And that's a spell exchange.
Righto. That's something that wouldn't take the entire day anyway, so it could happen over the course of the week. So how about you go first?
Sure.
You could also try to learn spells from Akraja, since she has some, even if they're mostly innate abilities.
I can help, Bevel!
Oh, good lord.
I love how you're so good at the bit, Scott. It's so good. It's just so natural with you.
Maybe that's how I am.
So I'm gonna post a couple of cantrips that I can teach, and who knows, maybe Akraja would like to learn some of them.
Ah,
Can Akraja learn primal spells?
Yeah.
I can. I can? I thought my whole deal was like elemental spells only.
Elemental
That-
typically is primal, but typically you can look at your spell list and it'll tell you if you're primal, occult, divine, or arcane, and those are the type of spells that you can learn.
Oh, I see. Let me see.
You are arcane, actually. You wanted specifically an arcane sorcerer, and kineticist is primal in nature.
Arcane and Primal essentially are my doodads, then.
Yeah.
Then in that case, anything that I have as a spell, I can teach you.
Yeah. Do you have a spell that can kill the fly in my room right now?
You do have that electric one.
Arcane.
That's true.
This one could work.
Hey, I have that.
Built-in zapper.
But no. One of the spells I'm looking for spells that I have that are potentially not just arcane, but I can also give to. Oh, this is something I can give.
How do you check the phase wall, dude?
Phase Bolt is a arcane and occult spell for those who want it.
Oh,
Alright, all training
You're
spells,
spontaneous,
man.
son. You can't learn it like this.
I know, but I didn't.
You can.
I can.
Spontaneous casters can learn a spell to replace something in their repertoire with a new one.
Yeah.
Lose the
and-
old one.
I'm
Oh,
honestly
sorry.
thinking of dumping Seek the Stars because it really has not been helpful at all.
So we're Pokemoning it, basically. Oh, we forgot that spell, lol.
Yeah, that's essentially what spell repertoires are. That's why my homebrew for Pokemon for PF2E is just, you cast spells, because I'm not making Pokemon abilities for like 3,000 moves.
Yeah, no joke.
No one
I also-
blames you, side.
No one does.
No one blames you.
Wait, would you like to learn Rhyme Slick?
It's actually a really good spell.
It is.
Rhyme Slick? Can you show it?
Would you like to?
Do you have the rhyme slick TM? Hold up.
Yeah, exactly.
Christ.
Would you like to learn Rhyme Slick?
It is on Arcane.
It's a rank 2.
Rank
Not a-
2.
Not a caster, not a cantrip, rather. Ah, damn it! I removed the use of my Rhyme Slick because I clicked on it.
Just increase it again.
How do you do that?
That is.
You see where it says
Actually,
0 and 1?
Ah,
I would actually love that. That's awesome.
yeah, I should take the Rhyme Slick then. Just do it fly, sorry.
Okay, so I guess in order to learn this, I have to still roll die.
You still rolled the check, but it's free because someone else knows the spell. And there's no reason why they would make you pay for it, right, Akraja? Unless you want money.
Wow. No. I don't need money. I just want to learn something new. Listen, Gretel, you need to give me something that I can have as my own, not just magic that has been given to me by scientists.
In that case. Well, Phase Bolt is an option. That's your Gark. I'm not sure if you already have it. I also have Timber, which is a very silly spell.
What's that do?
Big fast chuckle nuts to spell.
Small ditch.
You literally scream at them to think fast, and you throw a tree at them. Also, Kane is desperately asking the party, is it okay if Semi purchase a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we said yes earlier to that.
That's also
I
what I
wasn't
thought, but
sure.
they keep asking.
Yes, please do.
Go
Is
do
it-
the thing.
Can I?
We
learn,
need our melee fighters to be prepared.
Can I learn Phase Bolt to phase out Seek the Stars?
Yeah, it just requires an occult check. It's very dirt easy to learn a spell, though.
I want to
Yeah.
learn Phase Bolt as well. That sounds cool.
So you have options. You can do Phase Bolt. You can do Timber, which is very silly, but it's also very funny.
I may get rid of Illuminate on my side because I naturally illuminate around me anyway.
You're literally on
That-
fire. You're a torch.
Yeah, that's fair. That's it. What do I roll for Rhyme Slick? Is it Occult or Arcana?
You're an arcane caster, you roll arcane. The spell is shared between lists.
Ooh.
I now have Rhyme Slick.
I will
like that
roll
the
my
activation
arcane. I'll roll my arcane show from League of Legends as well.
Yeah, since your sorcerer spells are arcane, it's the same, yeah. That's a crit, actually.
Fucking got him! I get 2 Phase Bolts now. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, if you had paid money, this would have been at half price.
So I get half money as like income then. Obviously, this is what happens, right? Right?
You get double a whole 0.
Double and nothing is still nothing. Said fucking.
But you
Then
definitely
send
get Phase Bolt.
You should feel free to replace your spells. Or in the case of Revel, just add them to your spellbook.
Oh yeah, I've already added.
I have to.
Look.
I have to replace Illuminate, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I remove Illuminate and then I put in. I have to put in Phase Volt.
That's
Yes,
it.
go on.
I would say for Shaw is their turn to share, but I will ask a question instead. Do you happen to have the spell magic?
Hey, guess what? I do.
Yes,
I do.
Guess what the reason why the infosphere's down this week?
I might have broke the internet.
She dispelled magic on the generator and then shot it.
I add a spell again. I don't remember.
My sister in Christ, what the fuck?
Look, in the real world, I protect servers. In this world, kill.
You should still protect servers!
Dispel magic. I thought they all were.
God damn it.
Wow.
Holy
No,
shit.
they're not magic, they're Linux. I know it sounds like a magic word, but I swear it's not.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Can I talk about how much I fucking love that Technomancer's, like, spellcasting is literally just programming languages?
It is! It's great!
One of them was just Python.
Remember, originally
Yeah.
that's what Fae was going to be before I changed my mind and thought Mystic was better.
Okay. So I got something from Akrasia. I got something from Shaw. Faye, do you want to learn anything?
I think I'm good on learning, but if you want to learn anything from me, because I'm full primal,
I would love to learn something from you. If it
I have a lot,
as well.
and I'm pretty sure you don't have a lot of what I got. Like,
Most
what are you
likely-
looking for? First rank, cantrip, second rank, what?
Let's do second rank or cantrips that are also arcane.
Lightbound is an example. You don't have a whole lot of reactions.
This spell straight up saved my life earlier.
Yeah.
2 HP and a goddamn dream. Yeah, that'd be nice to have.
Then I got like Noise Blast, Calm, Cauterize Runes, Clear Mind, Restoration, like healing shit up the wazoo.
What's restoration? Is that arcane primal or just
I believe it's only Primal and Divine.
I think this is just Primal and Divine, yeah.
understood? Then I won't be able to get that one.
But Noise Blast, I'm pretty sure, is Arcane Primal.
It's also an occult.
Oh, alright.
Oh,
As a matter of fact, it's not on Primal normally. You get it because of your subclass.
oh wow.
Oh, shit. Even better then.
If I
It's up to you on if you want to learn it.
Right now, I'm just staring between Hard Light Bound and Noise Blast. Because I'm gonna be real with you, Noise Blast is kinda nice for an AoE spell.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but I just don't have the action economy for it. Like, ever.
Fair. Also, I'm now curious what in God's name what you call it? What Arcane Cascade looks like with sonic damage.
I'd like to think of it as a bunch of never-ending sound waves of wind surrounding your limbs.
Okay, not gonna lie, that sounds badass.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Okay, I'm a go ahead. As much as I want Hard Light Bound, I can probably get it later. I'm gonna go ahead and take Noise Blast for now.
Y'all got set.
Why can we ever learn the meaning of friendship?
You're doing it right now in this room. They're getting drunk and high.
Heck
I
yeah.
hate to tell you, but that's a failure.
By one?
Which means
Time for a hero point.
No, I have time.
you can try again after learning after gaining a new level. Otherwise,
Oh.
you cannot.
Yeah, it's a while.
No. Yeah, about the hero point.
You want guidance? I
Yeah.
got you guidance.
Sure. I'll take the guidance.
Guidance to learn move.
Pat.
Honestly,
Good boy.
Ah, that's the guidance you
That's
need.
the guidance.
I wonder if other crews do this to the Vlaka after party.
it wouldn't surprise me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
How many times has the Wolfman been called a good boy in someone's canon?
True. I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad I had the guidance.
Good boy.
You do learn it.
Let's see. Yep.
This doggo can
goes
hold so many
into
spells.
The book.
Yeah, spell books are handy for that.
As a matter of fact, you might want to look at what Topta has in Continuous Steel for inspiration, because something that's great is Endless Tome, because it just gives you a +1 bonus to which stacks with a bunch of other stuff to learn spells, and it can hold infinite spells. And it gives you an extra spell slot.
Going.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that would be amazing as a magus. So I'll be looking for that grimoire.
Yeah, no, there's a reason I made Toby pay double the price on it.
I wanted to get it as soon as possible, way above my level.
Oh, what level is the grimoire?
I believe it's 6.
Yeah, which is why I made you pay.
3.
Which is why I made you pay double for it, and you didn't get it until you were level 4.
No, that checks out.
It is reasonable.
That makes a lot of sense, and also with the fact that I only have 4 spell slots, except for my cantrips. So yeah,
It'll be something we get for you later.
yeah, it's something. It's a wish list. It's a Christmas gift.
It's a Steam wishlist item.
There you go. That said,
I have a few of those.
Literally, this little activity has doubled the amount of second level spells I have. So, second rank spells I have. So, thank you.
Yay.
Which means we get to circle back around to the trio that essentially have been working night and day on their heirloom rifle. And sure enough, after deconstructing the Aeon rifle, you're able to put it back together as just a plain old, boring laser rifle that looks complicated and looks like it has NT tech. Meanwhile, the actual parts and the actual Magitech has been transferred into the Akara Lerai heirloom, which Kane is now carrying.
Okay.
Ah, it's now unique.
Kane's carrying it. I have it in my inventory. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you can delete the old one.
Oh, Kane's got it. Okay, I will delete mine then.
Y'all could just pass it to whoever's gonna use it. It's just they're crafters here. I put it in their inventory.
Alright.
That's fair.
Alright, Kane, if you want to put it in the party stash, I can then...
Every time. Proceed. I'm sorry.
I also added whatever attachments you had on yours, Abby, to it, so it's already there. And it turns out... Hayden posted, why shouldn't I keep it? It turns out... Perhaps it's the fact that your entire lineage has been spellcasters wielding gun for about as long as the original person that spawned Shaw. But it seems to have had a little bit of an imprint, as not only does it gain the caster trait, it also keeps the Aeon trait. If you have any Aeon stones, you could put them in this rifle to change the damage type it deals.
Oh.
You just have to hover the Aeon trait to find out how exactly that works.
This is certainly going to be something. Wonder if there's an Aeon Crystal upgrade version of the Rhyme Crystal. Because I don't think that was an Aeon Crystal.
They're not. They're a
No.
different thing.
They are a...
You can have a rhyme
Spell
crystal on
heart.
top. Yeah.
Yeah. But... Whew. Holding this gun. Remember this barrel getting fashioned. I remember seeing Ginkle carve the handle. I remember firing the first ever shot to come out of this thing. They're not my memories, but... it's good to be back in my hands.
Man, I
Or
wish
just-
Ginkle was here to remember it too.
Me too. Hey, wait a second. I did it last session. I have to do it this time too.
I know. That's why I followed up.
There's a reason on the poster I made you into Obi-Wan Kenobi, because half the time you're gonna be talking to me as if you're dead, even though you're not. Oh, the Force. Oh, dude. Oh. Grandpa, you're right here.
Use the special, Shaw.
No.
What are you talking about? I got that scope out of a Cracker Jack box.
I'm surrounded by assholes.
Random, totally unrelated question. What class of weapon is the heirloom in? If you look at the details.
Pretty sure it's simple because I
Yep.
was able to use it.
It is.
No, it's a long air repeater.
Yes.
It's a simple weapon.
I was curious if it was classed as a sniper or not, and it isn't.
Oh, like
so
for the base of the weapon base.
yeah.
I used the original item to modify it into a unique one.
And at this
Makes sense.
point, we're gonna start throwing some runes on this. So, I believe it's time we give it a weapon potency and a striking rune, which will be the original value of it was 6 gold and is now at 100 gold, which means we would have to spend.
It's 1,000 SP for a striking and potency combined.
Okay, that is.
It's pretty easy to math.
That is a lot of what's left of the money in the stash. Oh wait, is that more money than what we have in the stash?
Just had a zero.
Yeah, from what
heavy.
Nova had when we purchased the crystals for Nova.
Why don't you just transfer the ones from your other gun over to this one if this one's going to be your primary gun now?
Honestly, makes sense. Yep, alright. So, we would move it down to commercial grade laser rifle and upgrade to a 2-runed Akar Ellerai heirloom. Well, it's one last thing. Every good gun has a name, and Aberdeen was considering calling this the Akar Eraser Rifle, but that name's a bit dorky. I don't know if you ever went through with it, but I think the 3 of us should give it a name.
Faye's just going to shrug at that.
Grandpa?
I'm going to be honest. Back home, I think what I had named my one gun I made for myself. Just the Ginkle Gear Grinder Special. I'm not that creative in that regard.
Well, I'm not going to leave it to a conglomerate of people to decide the name, lest I get Gun McGunface.
Yeah.
That would be terrible. Who would ever name something like that?
I got a name for you.
What do you think?
Name it Hornet.
I like it.
You know why.
I forgot how to spell heirloom. There we go. I was like, start with an E? No. Start with an I? No, it starts with an H because fuck the English language.
It do be kind of stupid.
There it is. I'd like to set up a can and take a test shot on it just to roll the dice once with it with the full kit and caboodle.
In the fucking ship.
Not in the ship, like outside. Besides, it's an air repeater. It's not gonna go off like a firearm pistol. Essentially a juiced up BB gun.
Remember, you're gonna want to take the pellet ammo too.
Yeah, I've got the projectile ammo in there. Unless it needs...
I was gonna say, I put the specific ammo in the...
Oh yeah,
it should be in there.
I converted it to projectile ammo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's whatever then.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure your magazine can hold up to like 6 or 8.
It's an 8-shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Find a target. You have a target I can, like, just take a shot at or something, or...
Just shoot me.
I'm not shooting you.
Just shoot at me.
No, I'm not shooting at you. I'm gonna throw, like, a beer bottle on a fence and shoot that.
Yeah.
Are there fences in the...
I'm just gonna...
You could shoot at the sun.
Let's see.
What's the AC
We already
of the
know
sun?
one other crazy guy who does it.
Boy.
I was gonna say it's a holographic item. Yo, wait, actually, hold up. I have actual data for that because of the guy that keeps shooting it.
Yes!
That's why I brought it up.
The sun has an AC!
I forgot that they give me that because that's one of the ways you can befriend the old dude is by also shooting the sun.
I think my way was much better, thank you.
I do like your way.
The
It's-
beer bottle was a good call too.
Oh, fuck. Excellently backspaced.
I can't believe the sun has an AC.
It's a holographic sun that hovers on top of the district. It's basically very annoying. Everyone hates it. And it spouts advertisements for, like, the most famous business in town, which is Sunny Six's Diner! Come on down to Sunny Six's Diner, where you can have our 2-for-1 special,
Oh my
2-credit
God.
special. If you don't have enough money to pay for it, it's free!
I'm gonna shoot out the
We still have
sun.
not gone to that place.
That should be how we conclude
Place not out of
downtime.
business yet. I thought we were going to conclude downtime by taking back the ship.
Oh yeah, true.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's what the big one was going to be.
We can go to Sunny Sixes after.
To celebrate a job well done?
Yeah, with Denny's. It'll be like going to a real Denny's. A hot disaster.
Apparently it's 15.
It's 15. All
Can I
right.
shoot it? Can I shoot at the sun with the Shaw to test out the coil rifle?
Absolutely.
Might as well.
So she'll
I
take
can't
out.
believe you're all going to cause a ruckus at the fucking community center.
Although to be fair, probably also like I'm also thinking like maybe there's a shooting range somewhere I can take this to instead because the air rifle you can get away with. I'll get the police to come around. I probably shouldn't do that.
You say that, but Old Man Uzdabaki is literally an ex-cop using his actual police gun to shoot at the sun when you meet him.
Then again, I do have a suppressor.
Where does he
That's
go?
a-
I have a silencer too
Press
on
the
this
sun.
thing, yeah.
I will say he's not doing that anymore because if I'm remembering right, he gave the gun to
me.
yeah.
He gave you his backup gun.
I was
He
going to
still
say,
has
that wasn't his
actual-
main gun.
I thought that was his main gun.
No. He pulled it off of his sidearm.
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's named accordingly, Mizu.
It's not anymore.
Right.
You renamed it?
Yeah.
He named it.
All right. You know what? That's fair, actually.
It still has the lore bit about the stewards, though.
All right, but aside from you guys testing your guns, is there anything else anybody wanted to do?
Including everyone.
Would be including you, yes.
Wow. Well, I mean, that Chrysler would probably be like working with Faye to figure out this entire like thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, I assume like they'd be working on the gun for a while, but like during the evening times, I'm sure like Faye would take her evening hours to look into it with Akrasia.
Wait. This is actually a good time. Hey, Side.
What's up?
How does one boost a weapon? Is
You
there
just roll
action
an
for
extra
it?
die. It's if you hover over the boost rate, it tells you just spend 1 interact action.
I gotta get a kickstand for this thing, because this thing has a kickback.
Y'all
Part of
sure
the
you
reason-
wanted to get rid of the tripod, Abby?
The problem is the shield tripod had a weight to it, and I couldn't handle it at the time. That's why I was gonna go with the simple forked bipod that I had before on this thing, because that has no weight in comparison. I have to play the
But
weight
yes,
game.
Bryce, you could just say that you're spending an extra action to do it, and then roll the extra die on top. Because resistances and weaknesses only apply once per attack. So we could just roll it manually.
I'll figure it out later.
That was all 1s and a 2 on that phase bolt damage.
That is the saddest phase bolt damage I've seen.
I'm still learning it.
Like, sure enough, you get the little bits of the hard light hologram to break off. Just a few bits. Revel gets a crit, though.
Wait, that's a oh god.
Yeah, you know what? You could also just add an extra 1d10 when you roll damage. In the modifier range.
Uh-huh.
I kind of wish there was already an option there. They should add that. I'm gonna send a feedback later.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
God damn!
That takes almost his entire turn. But it's strong. Oh yeah, if you spell strike, it is actually your entire turn, though. But it does work.
Small puppy likes big guns.
Hello, Lunar Spacebolt. Yes, the sun has an AC, the holographic sun above Lil Akiton.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Mont. If I get ad breaks when I'm stargazing, something's gonna get destroyed. That's all I gotta say.
Esmeralda would be pissed the off. Oh my god, you have no idea.
I can imagine.
You wouldn't. I join her.
Or instead of, she looks up in the sky, instead of wanting to protect people's wishes, she's like, I want to make ads for corporations as a tiny little fox. Oh no.
Oh no.
I am going
All that-
to... Sorry.
All I'm saying is that there also used to be a holographic moon. There isn't anymore. There's now a lady called Mooney Moonpuncher in the district.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, y'all didn't put that together.
Good on
No, I didn't.
She punched the moon, and she took the moon, and she punched the moon.
Then she took the moon. And...
I'm gonna.
There's no longer a moon in the sky.
I'm just saying, she earned that name for a reason.
I'm gonna spend 3 silver of the party's stash to buy a forked bipod to get rid of the kickback trait.
Go for it. Alright, anything else before we return the ship?
I'm going to do a very simple thing of clean the ship.
Reasonable. Y'all have been living in it.
Thank
No,
you.
no,
Rebel.
someone else cleans it on our behalf, though.
I was gonna say, with how Nova is, I think we'd be fine.
I can at least clean
Plus,
it.
I'd be using this all the time.
Fair
You
enough.
have. Why do you own prestidigitation?
Because prestidigitation can be used for quickly cleaning up small messes, like the puddles of water left by Faye's personal rain cloud.
Not just that, but like cooking on like an instant, lifting small objects. Like, it does a lot.
Alright, that's it. Phase my next target. Next time we run a combat encounter.
Not if I got anything to say about it.
Faye knows the ultimate spell. Shits your pants.
The mystery. We'll find out who shit my pants. No, it wasn't me. It had to be you. You must have shit my pants.
Joking aside. It's been essentially 7 days, a little bit. Y'all have had all of your activities taken care of. And sure enough, eventually, the infosphere does come back online. I don't
Oh,
believe
thank
you-
God!
Yep, you have internet access now.
Hooray!
You're goddamn lucky you could grind offline, Mizu.
Don't worry about it.
Oh. Well, look at that. I have 2 unread notifications.
Okay?
That's all I got. Over that week, only 2 notifications, and one was an update to my operating system on my data, whatever.
Unit?
Yeah, that thing.
What was the other one?
Microsoft updated its terms and service.
Yeah.
Oh, not again.
You would have tree, actually.
They want me to update from Windows like 100 to Windows 111. I'm sick and tired of their practices.
That's why I
No,
switched
what
to
happened to
Linux.
the other 10?
What's the 3rd notification I've got?
You got one from Lotus.
Oh. What's it say?
All the message says is I've taken a bird under my wing.
Did
Wait
you,
a minute.
Did you?
Oh!
Did you find the Tengu we had? Oh, I'm gonna message him and be like, did you find the Tengu we set free at Taisho Pharmaceuticals?
Would take a little bit to answer that, probably a couple of hours, actually, considering what Lotus is up to right now. But it would answer that actually, no. It was the other person that you freed, a mutant, that actually came with the Tengu to Lotus.
Ah.
Apparently the two of them met each other on their way through the ghost levels, trying to find their way, but they got lost.
What a quirky adventure. Well, at least you found a friend.
Lotus will not elaborate on where they are currently, even if you asked.
Probably fine. Honestly, like, they're trying to stay low. I'm not going to ask them that information. That information doesn't need to be on the data sphere. I'm gonna make sure that, the triplet, Ahsokis are, doing okay, though.
Currently,
wondering
I
if I-
don't believe... Go on, Akrasha?
I'm wondering if Akrazi will get something from anyone on her phone.
I'm pretty sure you would get asked for your contact information, but the triplet is okay, actually.
She would give it to triplets. I thought it was only one. Oh well.
They pretend to be the same person, but there's 3 of them still.
Oh no, I'm aware.
That's the joke.
Yeah, Akrazia thinks they're just one person.
Well, apparently they have 3 accounts, and one of them is really intent on sending you a bunch of cat pictures.
Ooh, I like
It's
them. I
Benna.
accept them immediately. Benna.
Alright, let me actually boot up another document real quick, because I'm assuming the first thing y'all do on essentially a week later is that you look up what the fuck happened at Taisho Pharmaceutical, right?
I assume so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You
now an
act
abandoned
this.
pharmacy building. If you double click it, you'll actually get a synopsis of that adventure, as well as what the public thinks happened.
Ah.
But essentially, the TLDR is that Hyperion was said to have bought this building, and the people that were found inside are saying it was just misinformation. We didn't realize we weren't supposed to be there currently. And sure enough, a rogue subsect of ex-Xenowarden, currently wanted in pact for authorities for eco-terrorism, are the whistleblowers that pointed that out. And anything below the what actually happened part is just a synopsis of the actual adventure.
Gang violence, huh?
Gang violence.
That's
There's a
what
lot
I
of
thought it
Gang
was.
violence.
Alright. I mean, technically not completely incorrect.
We're a gang. I'm getting us all matching jackets.
Like
Is it-
Crimson Queens. Go on.
Better make
Scott?
you better make it thermal resistant, or I'll burn it.
They can make it out of the same material your current outfit's wearing.
We're the tunnel snakes, and we rule.
I will side
Mm-hmm.
because the infosphere is back up. I'm gonna send off that letter.
Go right ahead. I
Just let
have
me
it
know.
in our secret chat. Next session, I'll have a response for you from those. By the way, I hope you're happy with the new party name.
What?
What?
New party name?
What?
Why are we the tunnel snakes?
Put our fucking name back. I worked hard coming up with that fucking name.
Yeah.
How fucking dare you? I had to reach deep into my fucking bag for that.
Ah, the tunnel snakes. But think about it.
Can't believe you tried to do this to me.
That was a bit.
Was a good bit. Was a good bit.
Keep going. I'll be right back. We'll keep going.
I won't.
Does this only show the online party? Because I don't see Hectic here.
Right, it only shows the current members of the party. Hectic is
I
indeed
see.
not there.
Gotcha.
The reason for that is because when I balance combat encounters, it pulls directly from the active party to tell me is this combat too difficult? Is it too easy? That's how it does it.
Ah.
So if I put 8 people in there, it's gonna say every combat is too easy, even though it's gonna destroy you.
Oh, we're the tunnel squawks. I see. That's what Mont wants us to be.
Hey, let's go.
That's a good one.
Alright, shall we return the ship now?
Oh yeah, did we get a chance to get Sean, Claude, or Van, or Dam to be adopted with the or we're gonna have to go back there, aren't we?
With the dock worker, Tego?
Yeah.
You could. Someone else has to make the attempt, though. I see. No one's jumping on the opportunity.
I mean, I've just trained myself in diplomacy, so I could do it.
She's still learning how to talk.
Crozzy's a dork.
I'm technically an expert in diplomacy, but I'm also emotionally unaware, so I don't think it should be me.
I'm an expert in diplomacy as well. And if we're doing this after all of the work has been done on the gun, I would try.
I'll give you an aid then. Alright, let me roll to.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Where's my girl? There's my girl. And Icon.
I'm trained in diplomacy. I thought she was a dork the whole time.
Oh, I mean, if you're better trained in diplomacy, go for it. I'm a +8.
I was that
sorry,
guy.
that's the guy. That's the dock
This
worker.
just scared me.
Sorry. I'm
was like,
assuming y'all are talking to him, so I brought up his portrait.
Yeah, they are.
Alright,
Yeah,
then.
I have the highest diplomacy apparently.
Oh. Ginkle, do you want to
I'm
get
plus 11.
a Acrazia on this?
Sure.
She
Rolling
is a
for
charisma caster.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
wow.
I bit my tongue.
Well,
I feel like you should re-roll that, maybe.
It's such a low
Yeah.
DC, people.
I'm
Do you
gonna-
really want to use your hero points on this?
is it a blind roll?
It's like, it's not, because you could tell how convinced he is by
Alright.
looking at his face.
I got this, guys.
I
Don't
think
worry.
we need to get above a 13.
I got this, guys. Don't worry.
With a -2,
Yeah.
that's a 17.
Yeah, it was a 15. I'm
Let's
using
go.
15 as the baseline for
Yeah.
these level 1 NPCs. Actually, do you want to tell me how you're convincing this dock worker to adopt a tiny pet fox squawks?
I like to imagine that we have the squawks in front of us and Ginkle up here saying like, "I'm old. Thanks." Or something
No,
like that. I don't know.
Kane, please do describe how you're fucking this up and how Akraja is bringing it back.
Acrazia will just have the squawks in front of her initially, uncertain of what to say, but then Ginkle appears.
Ginkle comes up, holding one upside down accidentally. Look at how cute they are!
You're holding it by the tail, old man.
You're showing the butt
Oh,
to
whoops.
Tego. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's... that's it.
They poop from there.
We can wait until Scott's available. Or I could summarize it.
Overall, it's already 8:30, and I don't know how long the next part's gonna take, so...
Depends on how well y'all roll.
Given our track record,
Sadly, I've been kind of pushing us to move forward.
Alright, let's summarize it as essentially Akraja is showing off like the Squawk's best features. The Squawk very safely staying perfectly still on top of her head, the part that's neither on fire or freezing. And sure enough, Teko was already looking at it like with adoring eyes, when Avakari showed it. And sure enough, the big guy has a soft spot for tiny animals. Especially, I imagine that Akraja would point out, much like all of y'all are very aware. These things are considered pests. They're an invasive species. If Teko doesn't take care of it, it's gonna get put down. And that just breaks his heart. Which one of the Squawkses are you getting rid of? Sean, Van, Dan, or Claude?
Dan.
Dan, yeah.
Yeah.
Dan
Can't
has
believe we
been
still have
removed.
Sean, Claude, and Van. But no Dan.
Dan has been removed from your key items. Only 3 remain.
We're Danless.
No, it's only Shod Claude Van.
Alright, let's get a move on to the actual piece of resistance. So, of course, you get in touch with Joel Zakba, telling him, go pick up your goddamn ship. Is there any way you want to do that? Like, how do you want to describe that? Do you want to ask for more money because it was very much underpaid job? Like, mention the hazard pay?
I'd like to mention the hazard pay bit, yeah.
I
I was
would
gonna say, that's mainly between the people who contact. I don't think me and Kane really have much of a say in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume the cleaner and I are on the call for this. Just like it's on speakerphone in like the little downstairs area on the ship. We're just ringing them up.
And essentially, you would have a say in this, both King Cole and Faye, because despite that not being your goal when you first got into Ghost levels,
You did help
risk
us.
your life to get the ship. You helped
Yeah.
them. Same for Novakari. Bleh. Obviously, Novakari has a say in it because she was part of the people of the job. So, obviously, Joel Sakma doesn't really want to budge on the idea, especially after hearing. I'm guessing you told him that the ship is a clunker, because you called them when you first got the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm already gonna have to fix her up to begin with. You're telling me you want more pay?
You clearly underestimate what we had to go through in order to get this fucking ship for you.
You went through exactly what I paid you for.
Look, Joel, we had to run civilian safety alongside everything because there was a lot going on down there. Long story short, there were cultists. Apparently there's some weird... Something is happening there. But it caused a lot more problems than there should have been. I'm just asking you to make things right here.
Oh, listen. I'm already down in Little Akiton later tonight because I gotta do another delivery, so we can talk about it then, alright?
Alright, where are you going?
Fine.
Dock 94. Cough, cough, that's the dock you've got the ship parked at.
Yeah. Well, good. You'll be able to use this ship to load your shit all over to the other side of the space station.
You're literally going to be where we're docked.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Don't
You're
worry
fine.
about it.
We're selling a space... we're giving back the spaceship to the person we were hired to pick it up for and trying to get more money out of him because he sent us into a death trap.
Whoa, hello. Who's this beautiful reptile I'm seeing from the screen?
That's
the
Jill
person-
Zakma.
That's the person that spawned this entire plot into motion by asking
cute.
these nerds to recover a ship from a haunted space station.
He's cute.
He's very hot.
Whoa, I didn't say that. I was trying to keep it on the down low, but if we got to talk, then yeah, he was pretty
Side
hot.
speaks the truth. He knows what he was about.
Look, you may not have been saying it, but you're probably thinking it.
All right, somebody tag Frosty.
Yeah, we have other GMs that simp for this guy.
Whoa.
Bring on the hot lizard man.
Alright, this would be essentially the last chance that Revel, the only prepared spellcaster of the party, would have to change their spells. You might want to do that, if you haven't already. Especially now that you have a lot more toys to play with. Bryce?
Yeah, I had a
Bryce.
comment.
I'm here. I'm just.
Oh, you did say you were back. Sorry.
Not here.
I was typing in the chat, but alas, no, I was just muted. That being said, I am looking through the spells that I have, and yes, I have a lot of options now. Okay. And then I can do... I'm just looking through what I do have on hand and trying to figure out how to go about it. I'm gonna immediately grab my usual cantrip of Electric Arc, but I'm also grabbing Analyze Targets. And just in case something happens where group chat becomes a problem, I will take something for that. Just in case. I doubt it will be, but, you know. Alright. The spells have been swapped around.
Alright, then I'll drop y'all on the map. As after taking care of your business, I imagine y'all coming back over to Dock 94 after a day of essentially prepping for what is going to be undoubtedly a pretty unpleasant conversation.
Yep.
Yep.
I think that's... No, I need one more. There we go. Now that's everyone. And sure
there you
enough, y'all eventually arrive back on Dock 94, and you see that sickeningly smiling grin of Joel Zakba sitting on those boxes, which immediately fades away. What the fuck's wrong with this ship?
That's how
'Cause
we.
it seems he's already had people looking it over.
That's literally how we found it.
Yeah. No, we had to fly this bucket of bolts barely held together, escorting a tour group out of there safely, mind you. You're lucky
It's
this
also
thing was...
missing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Shaw.
You're lucky that this thing was able to get the hell out of there. Because...
It's missing its.
Yeah, there's no...
Now
Missing its strip drive.
Alright. And sure enough, you do see him, like, picking away at essentially what you think one of his ear hole with his pinky finger. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel a little bad for you folks, but, like, you can't expect me to pay full price for a job like this, can you?
We brought you the ship in exactly the condition you bought it in. And had to do extra on top of it.
Yeah, we've been harassed by people coming through these docks, try to hold us up at gunfire. Because they wanted to collect impounding fees on this damn thing. That was fun.
Loading fees. I am paying the dock fees for this thing. They sent it over to my office because I'm the legal owner.
Yeah, and the great thing is they didn't care because they were a bunch of assholes who weren't working with the law.
It was a local gang that was trying to hustle us.
Yeah.
They've been dealt with.
Now, obviously, I have not started any kind of combat encounter yet. But I'm gonna add y'all to initiative, because I'd like to start something a little different. This is a social situation. Absolutely none of you are, like, good. Except for Akraja, at diplomacy. And it's
Roll your social initiative.
Yes, actually, that's exactly what I'm asking y'all to do.
Rolling
Y'all can roll
right now.
initiative using anything except perception.
Oh, okay. I rolled with perception, so that one doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm gonna remove
so-
and put you
so-
back in, and please let me speak, Mizu.
Sorry.
I need y'all to suggest what skill you're going to use for this conversation. Because currently, obviously, Joel Zakma is not exactly super interested in giving you full price for what you paid for. But no doubt you could probably convince him otherwise, make a good impression on him, and actually walk away with a lot more money than what you were promised, if you can appease him.
I'm down for diplomacy right away.
I have diplomacy, but my best stat by far, intimidation. Can I roll that?
If you're planning on coercing him.
Does everyone like roll like separate skills based on what they want to do, or is it like a collective thing? Like if we're going for intimidation, we all have to roll intimidation. What's the vibe?
It's what you think would be relevant in this situation. So if you're gonna try to convince him to stand down and be reasonable, you can use diplomacy.
Oh, I'm aware. I'm just asking you, like, if we have to do that individually or as a team.
It is individual. You can also
Gotcha.
talk about the ship itself, using piloting for your initiative.
That is what I was going to ask.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if like computers would be applicable because of like all the tech bullshit that's with the ship and the guns and all that shit.
Do you have magical crafting?
Right. Fuck.
In that case, it is not.
I used to.
Question the GM.
Yes?
Would using occultism help to explain with greater detail just what the hell we had to go through to make sure this ship got out of the ghost levels in One Piece?
Given that Joel Zakma does not know nearly enough about the ghost levels, or cares, unfortunately, no. In this particular instance, what matters is the NPC you're talking to. This is not going to devolve into a fight. This is a conversation for now.
I will roll diplomacy then. Rather than try to be my normal self, I will try to play nice and keep things above the board. But
I did diplomacy.
a part of me really wants to bear fangs, but she's holding back.
What were you saying, Scott?
I made my roll for diplomacy.
That's quite fine.
I have no idea.
So what I'm hearing is there's a chance I could use lore engineering.
It is actually... Yes, please do. It is probably like one of the most relevant skills in this particular instance.
Actually, wait a minute. I could have rolled with ghost level lore.
No, like I said, sadly, unfortunately, Joel Zakma does not know enough about the ghost levels, nor does he care.
All he cares about money and ships and probably too.
Probably. I kind of need some help here. I have no idea decide what to roll here.
You can roll in something you're not trained in. It's just to determine the order we go in. It's a conversation after all.
Yeah.
Understood. In that case,
Diplomacy.
It did not count as your initiative.
Weird. I saw it in.
Let me just like place you where that would have been in that case.
Yeah,
You
because they
a
did
15.
initiative diplomacy, which is weird.
Yeah.
wait, I didn't roll. Okay, dice.
Don't worry about it. I'm placing you where you would have been.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with this, I guess.
Oh wait, did you roll?
Wait, but I can't roll with crafting.
Oh no, you could roll with crafting. Hold on, let me remove and re-add you in that case. I thought you meant diplomacy.
No,
Go for it.
it's grayed out. That's the problem.
Ah.
Just roll crafting and I'll place you where you would be in the initiative.
Oh, it does gray out. That's weird. Oh. I think it's grayed out because the initiative rule has been rolled before, maybe. Something
Most
like that.
likely. That one doesn't matter. He's just at the bottom of the order.
Oh, I have better crafting than I do diplomacy.
I
That's
believe
what it
you-
is.
Your result was a 10. Do you want to be above or below Shaw? Mizu?
Me?
I'm asking you to roll. Same for
I did.
Nobukari.
I did. What
So
the
roll
hell?
In that case, and I'll place you into where you're supposed to be at. Alright, cool.
I have
Novakari.
no idea what to do for Novakari, because Novakari's character, in this instance, would be run away from social situation.
Oh.
Because she doesn't like conflict, and so anything that has is emotionally charged, she will try to run away from as a character.
We could roll stealth maybe for the initiative at least then. Like, you
That's
wanna
what I
hide
was
away.
thinking, is stealth to run away. Because she is
Yeah.
not going to want to talk.
You can still help people without talking.
She doesn't even want to be in the room. She doesn't like seeing people argue. She does not like seeing people have loaded conversations or tense conversations. She would run.
I
All
will
right.
remind you, this is literally just for initiative.
Yes, I know.
So we don't have to
alright.
think that in depth on this.
Are you sure you want to be left out of this entire scene?
I don't think they want to be. I mean, I think they want to roleplay that they're hiding away from the situation, and maybe what develops further on can make something happen for the character.
I just that's the thing, is knowing Novakari, the only way she's in any kind of that's why she jumped in when it looked like the two people were gonna start fighting in the ship. When Mizu freaked out in the ship last week, that's why she jumped in, is because she does not like tense situations, emotional situations. She will actively go out of her way to not let things get there. But if it's somebody she does not know, her options are subdue them, beat them up because they're threatening her friend, or run away.
Fair. You know who Jill Zakba is, though, because you were there when he hired us.
I was gonna
I
say
know,
no, it's
but she
not
doesn't
fair.
know him.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's
No, that's
it's
the thing,
similar-
though. Hold on.
Sammy?
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm letting side talk.
The thing is that a person like that would just get arrested for starting fights or ending them, quote unquote.
Right. So she doesn't want to start a fight. She just doesn't want to be there because she doesn't like the atmosphere.
I'm just saying. Are you sure you want to essentially roleplay that you're not involved in this at all?
they're fine side.
Okay.
Sorry to interfere.
I mean,
It's fine. I understand. It's just
I don't want to roleplay that she's not here, but the
I'm
only
just
thing
doing
that she would
perception
be
then.
doing, the only thing she would be doing is trying to stop the conversation from happening in any way possible. But
I'm just saying, Sammy, this is essentially like a part of the Pathfinder system that I was really excited about trying, and you're saying that your character would prevent the whole game from happening.
No. So I don't think she's saying that. I
no,
think
she would let them. She would let them talk. But that's what I'm saying is Nova does not like social situations. That was part of her thing. Is if they are not friends, they either need to be gotten rid of or run away from them.
I'm not really sure what to say to that, but okay. Let's just get started, shall we? The first person at the top of the order is Akradra. Obviously, you could wait and let other people speak first if you wanted.
I'll wait to see what someone else has to say first. I guess I'm holding my turn until I want to butt in.
Yeah, it's like delaying, essentially.
Yeah. I don't know where
But
to put myself below on whom still, so I'll just wait till everyone speaks and then I'll say, hey, I want to use my hold.
Yeah, essentially you decide when to re-enter initiative. But let me explain a little bit in further detail essentially how this system works. There's a couple of conversation subjects that are very effective when talking to Joel Zakma in this situation, and there's other conversation topics that will not be very effective. When it's your turn, you could essentially roll a skill check to see like how knowledgeable you are about the subject, how convincing you are, and it's related to what you know as a person instead of just rolling diplomacy. And if you feel like you're very much out of your element, you're not useful in this situation at all, you can still use your perception or some other skill or a spell, an ability, a skill feat, anything really that you think would be applicable to find more information on how to appease essentially an angry employer. Does that make sense to everyone?
Does.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out a good way to approach this myself.
It's social combat.
So
Basically,
I guess
yeah.
for now, all I can really say is wait. I have a question, Side. I just realized something I can do, potentially, to help out everybody without needing to say anything.
You good?
This freaking thing.
You know what? Yeah. Let's say you're starting to do that as soon as combat starts and it'll still take your turn. Does that still sound fair?
Fine by me.
That way when we get to the next round, you can share your findings when your next turn starts. First person would be Kane. You did mention you were quite the capable engineer. You sure got a good look at that ship's engines.
That I did.
And something that I'll say is that the DCs to convince Joel Sakma are lower. If you as a player frame how your the skill roll is relevant. So like I just said, you're good at engineering, and you took a good look at those engines. That would be an example.
Yeah, I guess mainly what Ginkle would be trying to do here is just trying to talk to Joel Zakma about the engines and how, while they look rough, they were able to get us out from the ghost levels and to here. They might just need, a little bit of maintenance, a little bit of TLC, and then they'll fly just fine. At least for, in system jaunts.
Feel free to roll that engineering, as you are making a very convincing argument. It's a pretty easy DC to beat. I will not say what the DC is, however.
$25.
You sure make a heck of a very convincing argument. Alright, I guess it's not as bad as it looked like, right? As he turns essentially over to the engineer that's been like sitting behind the box, working on a quarry construct from the looks of things, who essentially stops welding, takes a wrench out of her mouth. Yeah, it's just kind of shite, boss. So that's a good first turn. Let's go over to Mizu. Do you have anything that you think would be relevant to say to this guy?
I've got a couple things. Firstly, I would like to... I know that this, for mechanical purposes, does nothing, but would experienced smuggler give me any sort of leeway here? Combined with a convincing argument regarding piloting.
I don't think the feat is relevant to this conversation unless you can word it in a way that is relevant.
So the reason I bring up experienced smuggler is...
So say you're an experienced smuggler?
Yes, but also giving him an idea of like where all of the nooks and crevices are, the hidden places where you could hide things you don't want people to easily find, right? Like stash spots, basically, inside of the ship.
You could try, or you could try to attempt to discover something by taking a look at Jules Akma. Because I cannot tell you whether or not this is going to be relevant until you say it. That might be a waste of your turn. And I want to test out the entirety of this system to see if it's fun.
Okay, I guess I'll do piloting then instead. And speak about the electronics of the ship, like the piloting experience, how well it steers, even though the engines are kind of fucked up. But if the mechanical front end of it is good, like the gauges, the steering, all of the stations and everything, as well as, since I know how much the ship costs if you were to buy one in its current state, I'd like to bring that up as well, and let him know, like, hey, I don't know how much you bought the ship for, but I'm suspecting you got a bargain on it because I know how much it actually is, right?
Feel free to roll that piloting, as it is a very
dirty
valid
20
argument you're making. And sure enough, you're making your argument, but unfortunately, Jules Akma just kind of like shakes his head. I don't know. I mean, I'm not entirely sure that's like worth giving you guys more money. I already paid for the ship, after all. Which, unfortunately,
we're the ones with the keys.
I have one
tried to
question
cops.
for you side regarding what do I know specifically about the ship as a refresher? As an outsider, basically.
I don't think the others told you much of anything about it, other than it says Lanti.
Yeah, I just got there, right?
Yeah. Essentially, all that you know is that it's from a culture of humans from the other side of the universe that's very good with Magitech, and that's about it. You could still attempt to re-enter the initiative, and discover
Yeah.
something that would be relevant by looking at him or his companions.
I would like to then, like, for using my hold to figure something out from the groups, essentially. I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna be good. Let's
You
see.
could attempt a perception check, or you could attempt to use a skill that is relevant by looking
Yeah.
at them.
I'm looking. I'm using my looking eyes.
Spells or abilities. Anything you think might be relevant.
Raise shield. I'm just kidding. um. No, you know what? I have something else too. Like, okay, I'm good with magic, and
You are.
I did sense that the ship's magic was pretty much intact, right? Or has the magic been like?
You know, that's a very good question.
I'm gonna roll Arcana, I guess.
Yeah?
Alright, here's my Arcana. Blind or non-blind?
I remember when we first walked on it, you told something to me and Kane because we were both Percemi. I don't remember what it was.
I did.
Is the Arcana roll with or without blinding?
It is not blind.
Not blind, okay. That is 18. Do I like that? No. I would like to use my hero points.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why not?
Because the DC to discover information, in this particular instance, is 18.
Oh, I just made it. Fuck, okay.
You just barely made it. That's why you gotta wait before
Okay.
using your point.
Oh, fair enough. So, is the magic of the ship still, like, pretty much there?
Essentially, taking a look at the place and the fact that it's perfectly lit up, this thing's, like Magitech, is essentially intact, even though it runs like
Okay.
crap.
Akrazia would just say to them then, hi, what was your name again? Juzma? Listen, sorry.
Close enough.
Like, I just met these people in this party, and I stood around with them for a few days, and while I was in the ship, the magic of it was completely intact. It had no scratches on it. Surely that's worth something in regards to the job they've done, right? I mean, putting magic in technology is really difficult, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I must admit, I don't really know all that much about Magitech. As a matter of fact, that's one of the big reasons why this thing's fetching a pretty penny.
Feels like the magic of it is intact, so if you want to double check it with some sorcerer or something like that, you could feel free, but I felt nothing out of the ordinary. And I was in it for a few days.
The bodyguard that's standing next to him, next to the boxes, will actually pipe up. I mean, she's right, boss. That thing was still working. Lights are on. The thing's actually like got continuous electricity. And sure enough, Joel Zakma relents. Alright, I guess that's something to be smiling about. I'll be quite honest, I was honestly half expecting some of you folks to, have damaged it, but if it's fine, you make a pretty good point.
That's
would
my
be
entire
nice.
contribution.
I know how to fly a fucking ship. How dare you?
Your entire contribution was a big fucking deal. That's
was.
like a success. Next would be Faye. You don't need to speak.
In fact, she's not right now. She
But
wants
still-
to do a recall knowledge with society / question marks to see if there is any signs or any tells of a specific organization group amongst these group of men.
In a particular instance, that would allow you to discover information that you could share to your party members. So yes, you could roll society. Jesus Christ, okay, you hit the nail on the head, in fact.
There's that 20.
both the bodyguard as well as the Vesk mechanic, both of them are from the Vesk Empire. As a matter of fact, with that society role being essentially like a crit to discover information, you would also remember that the Vesk Empire and the Islanti Empire are big rivals of each other. Both of them kind of want the Pact space, because, you know, Absalom Station essentially allows you to teleport anywhere in the universe. But they're kind of just bickering amongst themselves currently.
I can't believe they're fighting over the Citadel.
Faye's gonna
I mean,
kind
yeah.
of flip her hair after figuring that out. And she's just gonna kind of look at Joel Zachma and be like, "So, you're just trying to get intel on your opposing faction, huh?"
Despite the mercenaries having that, Joel Zachma doesn't have those, though. Do you want to change what you said?
Oh, I thought you said all of them did. My bad. Yeah, I won't say that then.
No, the mercenaries do. The two Vesk mercenaries. The
Right,
Shiren
okay.
is not. as there's
I don't
another
even
guy
see
back
that person. Yeah.
Oh,
He's
hello.
back
Oh,
here.
wait, there's someone there? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
hey,
thought
how's
there
it
was
going?
only the 3 in the machine.
Yeah, you can essentially just see him basically leaning against the tall boxes. He's not paying that much attention to the conversation. I thought he was
Okay.
visible, my bad.
Well, Faye would relay that information in the group chat to the others, at least about the 2 guards.
That is information that is relevant, especially given it's Novakari's turn next. You were born in the Vesk Empire.
I was. I figured something out where I can still roleplay, but also stay true to Nova.
Good, I'm glad for that.
Nova is gonna go over and kind of like halfway hide behind Mechamech and start talking to Faye of, do we really need to get more money for this? Do we really need to make him mad? Can't we just
Overall-
all be friends? Can't we just be
Overall,
friends?
I don't even know if this is just about the money anymore. I think he's just pissed off to be pissed off, so we're just trying to cool things down in general.
But I don't understand. Why is he mad at us? We got him the ship exactly how it was. I even cleaned it for him.
Oh, you poor innocent child. I hope you never meet my father. This is just how businessmen are.
Well, I don't like it. I don't understand why people would be mad that we're trying to help. We're not lying. We're just trying to help.
Well, we'll do our best to talk ourselves out of this.
Okay. And then Nova's just gonna kind of be upset over here, and then it can be the next person's turn.
Given that you're questioning Joel Zachma's motives, you could still attempt to sense motive. the
I was
entire
about to
group in
ask
there.
if she could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It might
I didn't
discover
know that I
information. It could discover information. This is why I like this system when I read it, is because even if you're like completely out of your depth, you could still contribute. If you have bonuses to sensing motive, these would apply here.
I think I did that right side.
Let me go back. Oh, now it's rolled. Honestly, you're taking a good look at him, and you don't have any real nice ideas of, like, what is this dude's intent? What is he doing? What's his point? Why is he so mad? You don't know. Next up would be Shaw, however.
Look, Joel.
Intimidating him is still in the cards.
I'd really like to. I really would. But I also know that coerce on crit fail or failure is not going to make things easier for the party. Because I've read it. If I fail, he becomes actively unfriendly towards the party. If I crit fail, he goes hostile. Now, hostile doesn't mean combat hostile, could be just verbally hostile. I'd rather avoid that.
I'll also say, Abby, in this particular system, things work a little bit differently. So try to ignore that part of coercing. You're essentially trying to get X amount of successes towards your goal.
Okay. Jewel, this is going to be sort of like me doing a little bit of an investigation out there, but I'm going to be prying towards him like, Jewel, do you have the exact contract that I signed?
Oh, I don't think y'all signed a contract. Y'all met up at a bar and took the job.
Verbal contract. What were the words you used for this job?
Believe it was 2,000 credits, because you're a professional when it comes to those service tunnels.
$2,000 credits and what? It wasn't just me who was there.
It was also 1,000 credit for the cleaner,
He says that with such a condescending tone.
as well as Novakari, and then 1,000 credit for Revel as well.
Trying to think. Am I able to use my ghost level lore to figure out if that's a good price? If that's a fair price for what he offered?
I'm gonna be real, you don't even need to roll for that. You know for a fact this is a shit price for the amount of trouble you went through.
Okay, then she'll kind of get a little blustery and be like, Jewel, I have done easier missions for less of a pay than that. I know you knew what the scope of this was before we stepped in there, and you undershot us hard. I'm just asking for what a fair rate would have been. And I will give it the sass that I do, and I roll with intimidation. I really want to, but I'm not going to click the button unless the party's cool with it.
Acrosia doesn't mind.
I'm good with it.
It's the most blunt way of saying what we want. So
Yeah, I mean, Ginkle's over here just like, hell yeah.
Oh my god. Artie's calling from a distance. Oh! That's an 18 on the die! Plus 10. I will take a 28.
I told you to kick him in the neck.
Thanks, hon.
Honestly, I'd like to think you're essentially marching over there as you're, like, talking him down. And he does essentially seem to shrink a little bit. Even his bodyguard kind of just steps aside. A little taken aback. And, like, for the first time, you do see a little bit more of a serious face on Jules Akma before he bursts out laughing.
I gotta say, girl, I fucking like your attitude.
It's the only way.
No, you know what? You make a fair point.
It's the only way we couriers survive.
That was one of the secret thing that I had written down in this NPC's thing. He did like getting intimidated. Once. Because it shows you have balls.
Ooh!
More balls than some of the men in his party.
If only I were good at intimidation.
There's a reason. There's a reason I got it.
You You do get the feeling that if you attempt to do that again, though, you might be pushing your luck. But that'll be Revel's turn next. Let's say you had been... Go on.
Go ahead.
First, Abby.
That's fine. I was passing to Revel at this point.
First, Bryce.
So you already know what I'm doing this turn.
Mm-hmm. You have essentially been prepping this entire time this conversation has been going. It's a particularly relevant skill, but feel free to roll occultism, just because of the ability itself and how it works.
This is using the ability itself rather than pertaining to the conversation as a whole.
Mm-hmm. But you could still crit on that occultism check and get some extra information. Alright, Oresight's quite an interesting skill feat. It's particularly relevant for encounters like this. For social encounters. It's pretty clear that Jolzak was feeling a little miffed towards you. Not unfriendly, just... He's here because he's upset. That's why he brought his dudes. He brought his dudes not because he actually had to deliver that Dagger construct. He brought his dude to do a show of force. He's a little upset. But he's not unfriendly. He could go either way right now. As for their actual current emotional state, yeah, no, like I said, they're a little bit upset. When it comes to physical health, conditions, or afflictions that they have, he's at the fucking peak of health. This guy looks like he could bench press the robot standing behind him.
Oh, now I understand why you think he's hot. I see.
I see.
No, actually, he's quite skinny. But he still is, like, muscly skinny.
Exactly.
As for secret information that you might uncover by doing this... actually, I am not even sure what would be relevant here. It's the way he keeps fiddling with that eyepiece of his. Non-stop. Whilst this conversation has been ongoing. Whatever's going on with his aura, he keeps fiddling away at it. And that's essentially where the majority of his being is focusing.
The eyepiece.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I'll use that occultism check that you rolled as if it was recall knowledge. You recognize this thing, you've seen it before. That's the same kind of eyepiece that Astasha was using.
An Akashic lens?
It's an Akashic lens.
Okay.
Kinda weird for a guy that doesn't like the occult or cares about it.
So, Revel is... They're silently standing there naturally, just tail batting about as the conversation goes on. But over the group chat, he speaks calmly. Well, this guy just laughed. Do be mindful. He's still a bit upset about what happened with the ship and everything else, though I think we are pushing him in the right direction. The guards aren't that serious. They're mainly a show of force, but I don't want to push him to make that show of force something that we have to worry about. Physically, he's fine, but that eyepiece of his, that's an Akashic lens. Be mindful of that as we have this conversation.
This means that it was essentially turned back around to Ginkgo.
Yep.
Akraja's initiative has been permanently modified by delaying, by the way. She was previously first.
But yeah, I will say before we shift off that Revel will continue to monitor, but he's just sending that information to the party and just going right back to being quiet.
You could start monitoring one of the other dudes.
I could.
Let's say each of these rounds is a minute.
Sure. I'll take a look at the mechanic.
It is going a lot better than I expected it to. Ginkle, it is your turn.
So I already know that the drift engine on this thing is shot.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, I think I described it as it is missing a drift engine. And yes, Bizu's still high currently.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe you baked before we walked in here.
I have been baking this entire time.
I'm trying to think, like... I feel like Ginkle would have, you know, with the sensation that he felt while on the ship, and knowing that the warp engine the drift engine is missing, I think I would try to use piloting to just have that little bit of information of, yeah, this thing is missing a drift engine. How did they even get this in the system?
That's a very good question. Feel free to roll piloting. You know, essentially, Jules kind of just shrugs.
Honestly, I don't really know, and I don't really care. All I know is that the guy failed to pay his docking fees for a while, and I could buy it off the cops.
Get a feeling that didn't really make much of a convincing argument.
Fair enough. I guess if he did get it off of, like, I'm just throwing this out as an example. I'm guessing if he got it at a police auction, he really doesn't care what happened to the guy who owned it before.
Who's the cleaner's turn?
I would like to try to make an impression with diplomacy.
How exactly are you making a good impression? Oh, late. But go out. Sure, explain.
I mean, okay. We're gonna go fucking, like, customer service mode here. Like, listen, man, I understand that the ship's in a bit of a state, but it is literally exactly as we got it. In fact, it's actually cleaner because of we were staying in it for a little bit and wanted to make sure that we didn't leave any of our shit behind.
No, Vakari, cough, cough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure all the weed was collected.
I was gonna say,
of course,
things like hell in there.
We would have aired it out before this meeting, I'm sure.
It's also a ship, so I'm sure it has a way to ventilate.
Yeah.
But yes, feel free to roll that, as I do think it's relevant enough and valid enough of an explanation.
Ooh, is that gonna affect things? Hang on. That is gonna affect things. Okay, here's hoping that -1 doesn't matter. That's a 19.
For people wondering, Mizu's very emotionally unaware.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
It's like I'm an old-ass robot or something that has developed a severe bout of cynicism over the years.
I can't believe I'm actually, like, y'all are kind of hitting all of the notes I wanted to hit for testing this.
Hell
Not
yeah.
in a good way.
Oh
Not in a
no.
good way.
Oh
Like-
no.
Like, the second you start supplicating and essentially going customer service mode, Jolzaka actually seems to, like, start to cross his arm. That smile's gone from his face. He's like,
Listen, I don't want to hear that kind of shitty nonsense. Already get it enough whenever the infosphere stuff stops working back at the pawn shop. Just hang back and shut up, alright?
even just touching diplomacy is a bad subject for Jolzagma.
Damn. Alright then.
Ooh. Oh, I
did
see.
say these do not operate under normal NPC circumstances.
Worth a fucking try, I guess. Shit.
You discovered something. He fucking hates customer service.
I see he worked at Hot Topic for the past 27 years. Understandable.
The guy who runs a pawn shop, he's really tired of people pretending to be polite.
Okay, Krazia,
It is your turn.
will show some different kind of politeness in a different way. Well, I don't know how many things you have to do, Mr. Jub. Listen, I'm very
Come on,
sure.
at least remember there's an A in my name.
Oh, sorry, Jabba. Thank
worries.
you. Sorry, my bad. I'm sure someone of such renown, such as yourself, such as Jabba, would need more jobs to happen further on. I mean, it seems like you got a successful mission out of this group here. I mean, do you have any more tasks for them you might want to do? Another business venture? I'm not sure what you do exactly, I'm completely new here, but I think that these people are very capable. After all, they did save my life.
You know, Scott, you make a very convincing argument for this particular NPC, as it is kind of their whole shtick to help set up, like, players with jobs. But what would you like to roll for that?
Oh, what do I roll for this? I know. Pilot. I'm just kidding. This would be like a diplomatic role, though. I think there's nothing that like feels like diplomacy is part of like a hey, we can just have a deal here, right? Like that's like bartering sort of style. And I don't see anything else that fits the narrative that is not diplomacy, you know?
No, actually,
Survival? I don't know.
I do feel like survival's, strangely enough, actually kind of applicable, because it is, you gotta get paid to eat, kind of.
Fair enough. I'm rolling survival right now.
And I said it was particularly relevant, so the DC is 15 for that.
Let's go. My hero point's
Like-
still intact, baby. I'll never use it. this session.
And sure enough, like, with that...
Alright, fine. Okay, you know what? I feel like y'all convinced me.
As unfortunately, I have to reload the Foundry instance.
I was gonna say, you cut out for a hard moment.
I ran out of electricity, internet.
Besides, electricity ran out.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
no!
There was a power
How
flicker.
dare!
I like to imagine that Juz is like, you convinced me the powers go out. Well, I'm unconvinced again.
Well,
His
side.
his
He just-
prepaid net card expired.
He just goes,
Well, you convinced me.
Who's gone?
Ah, that's convincing.
Wow, that's not much at all.
Wait a minute. My fucking money.
alright, whilst it's reloading,
Alright, you make a very fair point. To be honest, I knew this was gonna be a difficult job from the start.
did I cut out again?
No,
No,
that
no.
was Sammy.
Someone's
She's
like
back now, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I knew this was gonna be a difficult job, and I can be quite honest. I didn't expect y'all to get into that much trouble, but you did keep the ship safe from the local gangs, and, you know what? Fine. How much do you want? Double the pay?
What would be fair
Akra
here?
just shrugs immensely as she just
The party and
leans on a
parties down.
box.
We didn't think this far ahead.
I mean, I have numbers in my brain, and double was the kind of first one that came to mind. Do I want to push for triple? Yes. Do I think we're going to get triple? No.
No.
No, I would
mean-
say double's a safe bet, seeing as how he literally just offered it anyway.
Precisely.
And then offer, like, and if you need future work, you know we can do the hard tests, pay us proper, and we'll do you right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think double's enough, but yeah, if you're like, keep us in your contact books whenever you need some weird work done. And
I am an experienced smuggler, after all.
we are specialists in odd jobs, and I'll take a beer out and hand it to him.
That thing's stale. Looks like you bought it 2 weeks ago.
It's beer. It can sit in the fridge for like half a year.
Well, I guess it is fermented bread.
Is he does take it, and then he starts chugging. Kind of just walks off.
Just deal with them.
Alright, who's got the keys?
I'll throw the keys to Shaw.
Oh,
Does it make
If
the
y'all
beeping
recall,
noise?
there was no keys for that ship.
There were actually
It-
no keys to the ship.
Proverbial keys.
It was password locked.
I was gonna say I thought it was like an access chip or something.
Misu's gonna tell me the password, like it just in open air, and then I'll just be like, "Oh yeah, the password
No,
is cheeseburger."
Party chat.
Yeah.
We have telepathy for this.
I know. I see you stealing the Dragon Ball Z bit, by the way.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger, Abby? Really? You didn't think anybody would catch that?
I actually did not because I never watched Dragon Ball Z. Sorry.
For the ships for Namek, their commands are based off of food.
Let's go.
I'm sorry. I'm just grinning over here because I don't think I ever told. I never told the cleaner what the password was.
Yeah.
You did.
Anyone?
I thought you did. Fuck.
Jozakma gave the password specifically to Revel and no one else. And they kept it quiet.
Well, shit.
Revel, can you tell them the password to the ship?
They would know it from Jozakma.
We know the. We're done with this bit, guys. All right, pack it up. We're done. Go home.
Give us our fucking money and let's get the fuck out of here.
Cecile, Straight, and Sass, thank you guys for the raids.
Oh, that
Hi,
feels almost like I
everybody.
gotta go soon, actually.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I have a session to run tonight.
My
It's
guild
alright.
masters, they're rising.
Yeah.
With how this went, I think we're close to actually wrapping up everything here.
Yeah. Well. Neon Dragon, thank you for the. Oh my god.
Yay!
The whole
Another
raid.
raid.
You just got a whole
many
train raided
people.
into you.
Oh
gosh.
man. All these Pokeballs that just keep flying right by me.
Yeah, aren't you lucky, you kobold? Just wait until you're.
I just took a step back. I don't know what your problem
Just
is.
wait. Just wait your blue ass until they make a little blue kobold Pokemon. Then you're in the same boat.
Yeah, then
I
I'm
am.
done. If they do that, I'm fucking done.
It looks exactly like your kobold for whatever reason.
And Nintendo-
Exactly. Giant ears, big wings, giant tail, cute face. It's the same.
Yeah.
Oh my
They're
god, I
cute.
can't believe it. They finally made the perfect Pokemon.
Anyway, tabletop.
Indeed.
Back to essentially the Vesk mercenary kind of approaches you guys. Listen, I kind of get he's a little bit hard to deal with. He's just, eccentric.
He knows how I feel about him.
Yeah, it's fine. We're all a little eccentric.
He's a businessman.
That he is. Apparently what he wanted was the magic shit inside that ship. kind of why he hired me and asked me to come, but I don't really know what I'm looking at.
What's funny aside is literally when it was my turn, that was exactly what I was targeting for my point of conversation. I was like, you're not even in this for the ship. You just want the magic shit that's on it.
You would be correct. And I'm going to tell you, that would have actually been another success. But I need y'all to
It
understand.
didn't even come to me, so.
Yeah, I need y'all to know just how fucking precarious this was. This is essentially 2 beaters that can build up. Either you make him super mad, or you actually appease him. These are not mutually exclusive.
Oh.
He was on the verge of actually starting a combat encounter.
Damn.
But both beaters built up, and you did eventually win him over. Using very clever arguments, as well as your abilities, and your skills.
Nice.
And I did want to specifically make an encounter where, like, diplomacy, and, like, supplicating, and being the nice person is not the answer at all. Because that's
Yeah,
not
I had
Good business and balls. is what you need.
listen, one of us had to fucking try it, okay?
Face ass was about to come out hard though, so I'm not sure how that would have went. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, no, he's a hard ass. He kind of likes it.
Well, we got 10,000 credits for that.
I'll put them in the party stash, and the bodyguard will also hand you over. You know, I'm gonna be real. I don't think that was nearly enough for what you all went through. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about ghost levels or whatnot, but, like, it kind of sounds like y'all had a rough time. At least the gangs here, they're fucked up. They'll actually gut your dog out.
You know the fucking Crimson Queens or fucking whatever they are?
Oh yeah, they're scary.
Yeah, we had to deal with those fuckers to protect this ship.
Yeah, no, we took out a pack of them that we're trying to raid this thing.
Only we still had one of their jackets.
Yeah, he kind of turns around over to the Shirin with the sniper rifle that's been hanging around behind the boxes. You mind giving me that thing that you're not gonna use? I think they deserve it. He does come over quietly, and y'all get, as soon as I reopen the sheet, a Shobad long rifle from the Shirin.
Yo, that's the thing you wanted,
Yo.
Mizu.
It is. The problem is...
It's fine, you can take the parts off if you don't want it.
Oh, it's got demolishing?
Oh dear
Wait a
god.
minute.
Hold up.
Let
me think about this.
Wait a minute.
Mizu is now torn.
Demolishing deals extra damage to objects
And constructs.
Oh.
and constructs.
Which is incredibly useful when dealing with automatons, especially in the ghost levels.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take this thing over to a mining facility. Apparently they've been dealing with some weird earth creatures. I was gonna use this, but I got a better one now.
If we kept the fucking tripod. Damn it. I don't have the fucking strength anyways, though, it's the problem.
Oh,
it is
it has
'cause it's-
kickback.
it has kickback, yeah.
You can just get a regular forked bipod like I did.
Just use the kickback like a way to rocket jump, I don't know.
It's true.
Just BLJ with fucking the repulsion.
Wait a second. Ginkle can use this.
The problem is though, right? I don't have the bulk to carry this right now.
By the way, before we get too deep into this kind of talk, thank you, Scott, for hanging out with us. You have a session to get to, right?
Yeah, well, actually, let me check the DMs real quick. Maybe it's not ready yet. There's 4 people. Like, if I'm not completely needed soon, I can just leave.
Yeah, this was where I wanted to end off. Is essentially just... This was an encounter I wanted to try out because I feel like I fucked it up for the most part. But it was still a
No,
fun thing, I feel.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I'll
for
think
our
it fucked it up
first
at all.
for our first foray into this, because we have been Pathfinder 2eing for like years now. This is our first foray into this system. I think it went pretty okay. I want to try it out more.
Yeah.
I'll send you the actual page to it, Abby.
All right.
All right. Good night, folks. Thank you for inviting me again. It's nice
Thank
to
you
have
for
Glad to have
coming.
you.
Wonderful having you, Scott.
Yeah. Bye.
Boy.
Bye.
Take care. Good noise. Good noise.
I can't believe Donald Duck went down the drain.
Wait, the showbed long rifle doesn't count as a sniper, or does it?
You can just change the category to sniper because
Okay.
it's a sniper.
Okay. I mean, I'll leave it what it is because I just got rid of the volley from it. It's fine.
I do the same thing if somebody's class doesn't have Starfinder weapons in their proficiencies. I don't care. I just change
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I put my nanotech rapier in the party stash for it.
Sounds like a plan.
I love this system for being able to just do things like that, though. Like, D&D, all the automated systems are like, no, you have to be this to do this. If a DM says you could do it, you could do it.
I like how versatile the whole social encounter thing is, because even if you're out of your depth, you can still contribute by pointing out details to other party members.
Yeah. Like me, I'm just like, it's a social encounter. Me. You know, there's a small problem with that. Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
I made it work, though. I'm happy.
Meanwhile, there's Ginkle over here like, you see, that's the problem. Someone stole the catalytic converter out of it.
Well, Revel, you want to park your ship here so we can catch a ride back to, the puddles?
That can be arranged.
It'd be appreciated. I want to sleep in my own bed for once.
Quite literally, because technically the ship shouldn't be too far for Revo to reach. Because last time,
You're
it
at the
would be
docks.
yeah, it would be just as simple as be it call the ship over or take them to where the ship was landed at.
Yeah.
And from there fly over to the puddles docking bay.
I kind of wish I should get myself a map for the Puddles Dock, because that's another place that could have combat encounters. Let's head back to this map for starters, to show people the actual distance traveled. Apparently folks are up here. They're going all the way down here specifically, because that's the edge where the air-breathing people are able to actually have apartments.
Hmm.
Basically on the edge of the puddles in Kavalasa's arm. Should I swap over to the map of Shaw's apartment?
If you'd like, and as we're kind of like getting into Revel's ship, I'll be like, so do you guys have
Oh, right.
places to stay?
Revel ship as well. Both of those are places you could stay.
Yeah, Revo just extends arms to the ship, based on the ship itself.
I am just making sure Nova and the cleaner have, and obviously Ginkle. Ginkle, you're coming back to the apartments with me. You can. I'll crash on my couch, and you can take my mattresses on the floor.
Shaw, you're taller than I am. I can sleep on the couch.
Okay. But I'm giving you like all the spare blankets.
Conveniently, Shaw, returning to the puddles, puts me conveniently close to my own apartment.
Huh. Okay. Faye?
Rebel will. Oh, Faye.
Hey! She just take her own ride out of here.
You know what? Fine. Fuck it.
Alright.
Well, Nova, if you want to stay with Revel, you can. If not,
Really people that are not.
you're free to stick with me. She'll head off to our apartments.
If you're going to raise a ship, delete yourself from the map.
I do want to at least see the apartment.
Oh, you want to see my place? Sure, sure. If everyone wants to come on over and visit.
Right, this is still the old texture. Do you want me to swap
Yeah, I
over?
noticed it
Yeah, if you
immediately.
want to update it to the new texture. Thank goodness the level data is still the same though.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
less
this is convenient. There's 4 apartments here, and 3 people that live in this building at least.
But Rebel just gives a small shrug. And with the voice box turned on, they speak. My ship has like 7 beds in it. So even if something happens here or you want to crash while we're on the move, we have options.
And vice versa, if you ever want to, you know, sleep on the station rather than on the ship, you've got more than, you know, I can make space in my apartment. Thanks for being a friend through all this. Oh, hey, new texture.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
She'll kind of
I guess. Go ahead, Abby.
just kind of walk down the hall and make her way to the first set of doors, fiddle with the keys a moment. Here it is. Home sweet home. It's a bit of a dingy, rundown, messy apartment. There's a couch over here that kind of has some blankets on it. A couple tables that have some old dishes and mugs. A couple couches and a little work area that she turns like one of the sofas around to do maintenance on, you know, whatever she really needs to work on. So this isn't exactly everything. I do kind of have a couple mattresses I found back in this room. Ignore the bottles on the floor. They're not like all from one night. They're like from years. I don't remember to buy trash bags while I'm out. But yeah, it's not great, but it's mine. Grandpa, that's the fastest I've seen you move since you come here.
I'll be honest, that was just me getting rid of the fog of war.
Oh. I thought like Ginkle just went into like supersonic speed. And I have a work desk back here as well. I kind of just mainly practice drawing on it. She's just kind of awkwardly giving a little bit of a glimpse into her life, but it's not exactly great. You can tell she's kind of... She really hasn't had much before meeting all of you, and it's kind of evident in the way that she lives. Where did the cleaner and Faye go?
Side, I'm claiming the one I'm standing in front of as mine.
Okay.
Cleaner?
Listen, it's convenient because we've established we live in the same building. What are the fucking odds we all live on the same goddamn floor?
Cleaner,
Possible.
you're staring at that door in a very, very strange way. Ugh.
What does that mean?
I live...
As he takes out the keys.
There is no way. You've been my neighbor
Yeah, imagine my fucking surprise.
What, did Joel Zuckma just, like, go to this apartment and hand out flyers?
It's not far from the best quarters.
God damn it.
I wouldn't be fucking surprised, I'll be honest.
Went here and just stapled the goddamn work order on the telephone pole. Well, I guess if I ever need to borrow a cup of sugar, you're not far.
Sure. I'm pretty sure Faye is next door to me, by the way.
The fuck you mean? No, it's that kid that blares techno...
Uh-huh!
Motherfucker!
Boom, 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 boom. Music.
You've been...
Yeah, turns out me and Rayoa have been neighbors this entire fucking time.
No wonder why whenever I cut out on raid, you would too. It was always a coincidence. No, it wasn't. It makes sense.
No, it wasn't.
Fucking internet here sucks.
It really fucking does. God, I wish I could fucking upgrade it myself.
Also, where's the landlord to fix this fucking hallway up?
I haven't seen him in 2 years. Keeps taking money out of my account. So there's got to be something there. But really,
It's
you
not
two?
my job.
Okay.
Yeah, what are the fucking odds we've lived in the same building the entire time?
Yeah, by the way, there is also a note for Shaw's apartment in there. In the puddles. Including the landlord.
That's why I like this place. It's run by an aquatic human.
It's a Kalo, they're not human. They're actual fish people.
It's at this point that if you...
A humanoid, excuse me.
If you've walked into, like, Shaw's house, you'll notice that there's, like, a Cat 7 wire just sticking out of the wall, wrapped around a microwave, like, several times before going back into the wall. She might be the problem of the internet. It's not doing too hot. But none of you went into her apartment. Isn't that crazy? Anyway.
Well, now that Faye knows.
Well, okay.
Novakari's been cleaning Shaw's apartment since she walked in.
Nova, you don't... Hand me a bag. I'm not gonna let you clean alone.
You need a proper rack.
What do you mean? They're perfectly
You need
fine.
No, you need a proper rack.
You don't have enough support. Look at those
Oh.
wires. They're just dangling.
Can hold on. Gonna fucking go back to his apartment, fiddle around for a bit, come back with a fucking proper network rack.
You can't let those girls work like that. They're not going to be happy.
Fucking... Lena's gonna go about actually racking all of this fucking gear.
Shaw's just gonna kind of sit there with her mouth agape a little bit as you're saying this to her. I'm gonna roll a 1d8 of psychic damage she's taking. Sorry, Side. Is it alright if I roll psychic damage for Shaw right now? Yeah.
Hold on, let me make a charisma check just to see how much damage you would take. If I don't roll that 20, you take none.
Go crazy.
Don't knock yourself out now.
Hey, do you think Shaw may be the reason our internet's been having problems?
I rolled an 8.
Just don't do it if you get into a fight, that's all I ask.
It's fine, I'll just get fully rested sometime over the week.
This is why we don't have Faye do the talking.
Oh god, I think she just said something about the Rizzler, I'm not sure. I could
Faye, do you think Shaw's...
I've been to Skibbity, Ohio more times than I care to remember.
Please don't bring up Skibbity, Ohio.
Curse that?
You might as well have been.
What's in Ohio?
Don't fucking worry about it.
I don't know what Ohio is, but if ever I find it, I'm gonna kill it.
It's probably already dead at this point, I'll be honest with you. Anyways, your fucking shit's been wrecked.
Is she still running off of 25 gig? Why isn't she running off of terabit?
Who
the fuck?
Who the fuck knows?
Why would I use...
I don't fucking know.
Why would I use something that's terrible?
No, not
You're terrible. Shut the fuck up.
It's not even she should be running fucking exabit at this point.
I got a T3 line.
I also have a T3 line, but apparently it's fucking awful.
Well, yeah, because I won't talk about the semantics of how it works to this fucking apartment building. Have you seen the wire work here?
No, and I'm honestly kind of fucking scared too.
Okay. Alright. Cleaner, if you're gonna take that room, if the room between your room and my room is free, should we just rent that and then just make this whole floor like our place?
Like, break the walls down and make it one, like, open living area or something?
I mean, we haven't seen the landlord in, what, like 2 years?
Are you talking about making a commune right here?
It would be convenient, to be fair.
I don't know. Mean that we actually have a place we can gather. I kind of feel guilty using Rebel's ship. But it's also a place we can hide people like Acrazia. Make sure she's safe.
Out of character, y'all really have overstayed your welcome at the triplets hideout. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Faye was gonna just roll her eyes and reluctantly agree on that.
If anything, I'll give the triplets a place to crash over here. I'm sure they'll find themselves in the puddles from time to time.
Also, there's one thing I wanted to show you guys.
Was that?
Yeah.
You know how we left that stuff for that guy?
Yeah.
Gun in the Aeon Stone?
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't give him the Aeon Stone, did we?
Well, she's gonna pull out the good one and just kind of flip it in her hand a little bit. We may have set it out for him, but I said fuck you. He's never gonna know.
Oh, you are an
You cheeky bitch. You cheeky bitch.
Oh, you are such a wonderful LRI, you know that? Layla
Why should
would
I
be
give
so
him
proud.
shit?
So yeah.
He doesn't know who I am. I don't know who he is. Hell, I wasn't even there in that conversation.
You cheeky bitch.
So yeah, I did ask Artomis to roll essentially a check to palm an object a week ago. Just to see if it would get past Joel Zakba and his cronies. Turns out they also beat every single one of you.
Oh my
Damn. Oh,
What's
Christ.
funny is my first roll was sadly a 4 on the die.
Jesus.
So the reason why I didn't have a hero point last session was because I used it for that.
Wow.
So those 2 times I failed where you guys were like, oh, you should use a hero point, I was like, nah. Because I didn't have one.
You sly dog, you. I love you so much.
You cheeky motherfucker.
Oh, goddamn. Well, fuck. Look at that.
A dusty rose prism.
You want it
Uh,
for your
for
new
free.
shiny gun?
I don't know if the Dusty Rose Prism would actually work with the Aeon Pistol because it's supposed to set the damage type to the damage type of the spell. But that's Shield. Shield doesn't exactly have a damage type.
You know, you're right.
Yeah,
But it does
it-
have the force trait.
yeah, that's the force trait.
Oh,
And force is a damage type.
that works.
I'm just gonna slap this baby back into the party stash.
Also, the cleaner would agree that fucking making this like an actual proper hideout is probably fun.
Yeah, I actually really like that idea.
Alright, I will open this map up in Dungeon Draft and make a hideout version with all of y'all in over the week.
It makes
Hell.
raid nights infinitely easier.
Oh god, I'm putting a land center in our house, aren't we?
Yeah.
You're not doing it, we are.
Uh,
Technically speaking.
need to find Dungeon Draft assets of like a gaming computer. Ugh.
We can finally update Grandma over here to fucking actual exhibit and not fucking 25 gig. What are we doing?
You know what?
That's what I was running during the fucking war.
Why did I know you were gonna say at the war? My god.
'Cause it's that fucking old.
I think I'm gonna go help Nova
gonna-
clean.
I'm going to my room. I gotta do a lot of research.
I'm cleaning the hallway.
Krasia's shit's been sitting too long. I got a lot of data to unpack. I gotta fucking take a shower!
Yeah.
Yeah, shower would be
Also, Faye,
nice.
Yes?
all your clothes that were on the floor have now been picked up and put in, picked up, folded, and put in a pile on the floor.
No, those were the dirty clothes!
That's why they're in a pile on the floor, but they're neatly folded in a pile until you can get to the washing center.
You know, that's understandable. I thought you put them away.
No, pile on the floor.
Alright,
Fold it,
even better.
pile on the floor.
Also, don't ask about the satellite dish in the room. Don't worry about it.
What
It's probably
are
fine.
Are you sending government data?
I may have a syndicate I have to worry about.
Ignore the fact that this house is empty. There's definitely things here that
I-
the cleaner owns.
We'll build a house together. We will build
my
a
files.
house together.
Nova has also cleaned the hallway.
And goodness, there are dumpsters at the end of this hallway.
You know,
There
this
are
is
dumpsters. That's
this
what
is-
Nova's been warming to.
this is honestly the best this hallway has looked since I've lived here.
That's honestly an amazing thing because sometimes the artificial rains hit this thing hard enough that it does clean it.
Hey, Ginkle, you know those hammers we got?
That I do.
We're about to put them to use.
I can help with this fucking gun we just got.
No, we're not going to shoot
Hang on.
the wall!
I have an ability that I can use.
It's just like an
what-
Always Sunny in Philadelphia bit.
That's what
We will
demolish is
deconstruct the
for.
wall.
That's literally what the demolishing rune is for.
Save the ammo.
God.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is there anything else we needed to do tonight, though?
I don't believe so, actually.
Fuck, what a fun night.
Honestly.
Yeah.
These social encounters are fun.
No, that was great. I liked
Yeah.
every bit of that.
The best part is, I was also able to build it off of what is essentially his boss fight. To, decide how some stuff would work. Like, one of Jolsaka's main ability is, you call that a gun?
Huh.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Huh. So me using
And of
intimidation to coerce rather than show of force.
Wow. Huh. That's
Yeah, no, he just likes it when people are attempting to be intimidating. Because he's like, I like your gumption kid, kind of deal.
He likes people with a backbone.
him and Clarabelle will get along.
It's just very fun to build, like, what is essentially the same character, but for a completely different system off of their abilities.
I'm kind of very happy that it didn't come to my round, but I'm kind of very... I wonder what would have happened, because I know exactly how I would have played it out, and that would have been interesting to see.
If you would have pointed out the, like, Magitech items, that's when the other mercenary would have come in. Because he's only there because he knows vaguely about magic. As a matter of fact, I can show his picture.
Yeah.
It's practically oozing off of him. He's a magus, just like Rebel is.
Oh no, he's hot.
Yeah, Side let me know that there was one of them that was oozing magic potential, and I was immediately like, hey, I don't want them to come looking at the items, because if they do, then we have a potential to get noticed. But it never came to that, so thank you!
You're very lucky that not only that, but also, like, this dude doesn't fucking know what an Aeon Stone is.
Even
They're from
better
the
then.
Vesk Empire. Yeah, they're from the Vesk Empire. They're trying to steal this tech. They don't know what it is.
Huh.
Anyways, friends, I gotta dip, so I'm gonna catch y'all later.
Me
Yep.
too, I gotta go to bed.
Yep, we're gonna go give a raid on over to Scott, who isn't live yet, but y'all should hang out over
They're
there.
not
He's
going live.
not gonna be live.
Oh, got
Yeah, she's not going live with anymore with them.
Right. Okay. So then we are.
There's a multi-volt.
There is
Oh,
a
no,
multi-volt.
Who are you guys say, Sides?
I know one person called Zen Zakio who's currently doing Claire Obscure.
That is true.
Yeah, no, I
Their
like
friend
raiding new
of
people.
past is-
By all means.
Yeah, drop the name in chat so I can give them the raid.
I got you.
Here
Bye,
it is.
everybody.
You have a good night.
Bye.
You guys
See
have a
you.
good one. And we are going to go give a raid on over to Zen. Oh, I don't want to paste the whole URL. I just wanted the end. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Ann, for being wonderful. We'll see you guys next time.
Oh, this thing.
That we do.
Oh,
Bye.
damn, new people doing it. I love it.
So
That was
wait,
great.